Dudes, what up? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for being part of the Cinco Zone family. This is awesome. Oh boy, sorry if I sound stuffy. I was outside for the past couple of days cutting the grass, and the grass has been getting out of control, and my allergies just have been beating me up. And right now, I took my dogs out. Now I'm not trying to sing that song, but I took my pups out, and they had to do their business, and just walking through it just is it wrecked me. So I might be a little sniffy, or might let the stuff come out of my nose and drip onto the mic. So if you hear, I don't know how to do it. I can't do it. If you guys hear that, then that's the stuff coming out of my nose. Just kidding. What'd you guys think of that solo cast? Should I do more of those? I think I will. But a recommendation was to kind of keep it on a theme. So I think the one thing I'm gonna do is maybe on my next one is just talk about movies, or talk about boxing, or talk about video games, or whatever maybe, or shows, stuff like that. So yeah, I might be doing that pretty soon. But I ended up talking to a buddy of mine, my buddy Shawn, and we met. So I was in a band. I was in a 3-piece ska punk band called The Other Left, and it was with I played the bass. Or sorry, I held the bass. I didn't really play it. I was terrible. The other two musicians were musicians too. Sammy and Benny. Sammy on guitar and Benny on drums. And man, it's man, I think about those days all the time. It was such a good time. And my buddy that I talked to was one of the bands that we got along with really. I mean, I want to say we got along with pretty much everyone. I hope. At least I hope we did. But yeah, he was in a band called Famunda, and there was Shawn, who I talked to. He played guitar and did lead vocals. Oh yeah, by the way, Sammy was lead vocalist, but we all kind of. No, I was never lead vocalist, but I would pretend to sing. And Benny was he would throw down his raps that he made, or his flows, or whatever you want to call it. Some of our, he was great. He's so talented. Sorry, there it is. You hear that? Right into the. I can't do that noise. I always want to learn how to do that noise from Ferris Bueller, if you know what I'm talking about. Sorry, Chucky. My cousin Chucky's never seen it. I can't believe that. I have to send him that pretty soon. But yeah, the band Famunda was Shawn as lead vocals, and we used to call his bassist. His name was Shawn, but we called him CN, right? SEAN. He played bass and did backup vocals. I want to say he sang on. I don't know if it was like a full song, but I know he like did backup singing. Am I wrong? I don't know. And then Mike on drums, and later on down the line, they did like a member change. I think Shawn stepped away, or I don't know what happened, but we didn't really get into it. But they ended up bringing this guy Miles, and yeah, it was crazy. It was good. It was really cool to talk to him, and we were just reminiscing about old times. And I haven't talked to the guy probably. I think the last time I talked to him was you'll hear the story about it. When he was in Afghanistan, he called me, and it shook me up. It like made me real emotional. That I remember being like freaked out that whole day. I was just like, this dude could have called anyone, you know. And for some odd reason, he decided to call me, and it's just I remember just like telling everyone at work, like, this guy called me. Crazy. I was going nuts. But it was really cool to talk to him, and I felt kind of bad because I was like, all right, because I've been trying not to exceed a certain amount of time, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna stop doing that. maybe I'll just keep it to an hour, an hour and 30 or something. But for folks that I just haven't talked to in a really long time, it's a little tough. I mean, I don't know how everyone else is when it comes to talking to a friend that you kind of, I don't want to say disconnect. That sounds bad, but we haven't spoken in a long time. I mean, he lives in another state, and just life, life gets crazy. And yeah, it was just really nice to catch up with him. And I hope if you haven't talked to one of your friends in like 15 years or however long it is, dude, call him up or her up, whoever it is. And man, we ended up talking. Oof, it might have been like 1:30 in the morning his time. I know here it was like 11:30 or something like that, and I think they're 2 hours ahead or something like that. Did I do the math right? 12. Yeah, and I just felt bad because we were just I could tell. I was like, all right, man, hey, man, I'm so glad you were on this and that. I just felt like, I mean, it goes for me too. I didn't want to stop talking, but I personally just felt bad because it was getting so late. So we're definitely gonna have to do it again. He left us at some really good to be continued story, and I kind of want to follow up with that. But yeah, it was a nice talk, and we talked about bands, and it was just I love talking about that. I love talking about like, oh, what'd you listen to? Oh man, that's cool. Oh, okay, so uh yeah, it made me really happy. I really want to play one of their songs. I want to so bad, but I don't want to get in trouble. Um, yeah, man, it's gonna frustrate me if I get kicked off or something. I really don't know how that goes. If somebody could tell me, they their music's on SoundCloud. There's one uh EP, I guess. Oh, I'd rather call it an album. I don't know, but they put out an album, and I don't know if they distributed it anywhere. Distributed it? Yeah, I don't know if they did, but I know it's on SoundCloud, and I want to put it in the link or link. It's in the link down below. But yeah, it's or in the description. But yeah, it's really good. I feel really bad for saying this, and I hope they don't take offense to it. I said it to them on the episode, but I pretty much said like it's hard for me to introduce my friends to your band, like to let them listen because it's so good. And the next thing is like, dude, when are they gonna play? And I just look at them like, dude, they're never gonna play. Unfortunately, they're not a band anymore. And dude, for some odd reason, like I don't know what it is, but like I've recommended all these different bands to people, and they get upset with me because they don't exist anymore. And it's like I've recommended the Prize Fight, and at one point I recommended Audio Karate to for some folks, and they were just like, "These guys are so." Audio Karate actually plays again, but man, it was just nuts. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It was nice. You can tell I think we were both getting a little sleepy, and I can't wait to talk to him again. Such a good dude, Shawn. Love you, man. It was a great talk, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Dude, shout out to Skull Candy.
Yeah, thanks, Skull Candy.
Hey,
with
dude.
with the Apple dongle so it like plugs into my phone.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Oh my god, that's okay. You're right. I was like, Apple dongle, what the hell? That's right.
I got dongle-fied.
Dude, how are you, man?
Oh man, it's wow. It's been crazy.
Yeah, man.
Lots of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff going on.
Hopefully good stuff.
I mean, we're on the up and up here, so we're trying.
It's good.
How
man.
are you, dude? It's good to hear your voice. Holy shit.
Dude, everything's good.
Good.
Everything's been good, man. It's been weird. Even though I hate to say it, even though the shutdown has been terrible, I don't know. I'm just glad that there's germaphobes now.
Yeah. there's more of like people that are like more micro savvy, I guess. They're like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I shouldn't touch those things and like not wash my hands, I guess.
Dude, it's weird.
So that's good.
Yeah, like the one thing I don't want to go down this road because dude, it'll. I mean, dude, it's an endless road. But like even prior to this whole thing, dude, my girlfriend's like, I don't want to say she's a neat freak, no, but she's like, um, I guess you can say germaphobe a little bit. So like, dude, when we would go to like grocery store, dude, we'd always wipe down the cart. She'd always
Yeah.
want, and I'm like, oh god, no, I don't want to wipe down, I don't want to do that. No, it's
I don't be that weird
yeah,
guy.
I don't take too much time. And it's like, dude, long, we've been doing that for a while, and then now it's like, hey, did you bring the wipes? Did you bring the wipes so you can wipe down the cart? It's crazy, but
They might be out at the
yeah,
store. We need to bring the wipes.
yeah, dude, and it's like,
The world is ending. We need to bring the wipes.
oh, dude, and these are the bad ones. They only do 98% instead of 99%. It kills it. Yeah, so it's like, ah,
Ooh.
dude, it's huge.
Oh,
It's
there's a
gross,
10%
man.
chance you might have some stuff
Yeah.
there.
Uh, yeah, man.
It's such a weird world, man. Holy hell.
yeah, dude. How
So
is it?
weird.
And you're in Kansas, right?
Yeah, yeah, Manhattan, Kansas. So yeah,
Manhattan, Kansas. Oh, that's cool.
we're the little apple. They call it.
Are you
Somebody thought it was
serious?
cute one day. Yeah, they
Oh,
actually call it the little apple.
dude. Is there
They,
T-shirts
they
of that?
I think I'm sure there are.
That's really cool. I like that.
There's like T-shirts that they have like the Kansas ski team, and it's like a silhouette of like a bull pulling some dude skiing behind the bull. It's pretty ridiculous shit.
Is
But yeah, there's got to be some little Apple shirt somewhere. I
oh
should
my
send you one.
gosh, that's so cool. So, dude, I always end up doing this late. And dude, I think I just get so giddy about talking to people, and I think I need to, what's the word? I need to like change my pace a little bit, because dude, I feel like I'm throwing you, I'm gonna throwing you fastballs, and I'm like, dude, you gotta hit it, I'm just like, I'm like a
Dude, it's
freaking,
exciting. It's
yeah,
super cool. You're doing your thing, and it's really cool.
it's
Like
weird, man.
I
I've
I
been,
mean, this is probably the first time you've ever been excitable that I've known.
oh, dude,
So like I've never known you to be super excitable about anything, really, ever.
come on, dude. No, yeah, it's so on the last couple people I talked to, especially my buddy Devin, dude, him and I talked almost like freaking 4 hours. It was nuts. But and the last thing I said was like, oh yeah, dude, I forgot to tell you. People kind of want to know, but how did we meet? But dude, do you remember when we first met?
Um, honestly, I don't remember the first time we met. I remember the first time. I don't know how to word it, but it was our pre-meeting, I guess, and it was like me and Shawn were working at Zoomies skate shop in the mall,
Whoa,
and like we were starting to kind of play shows, and this band was like, yeah, dude, we'll play with you guys. And we were like, all right, cool. And Shawn was like, yeah, I think I like found this band that wants to play with us, and that'd be really cool. And I was like, oh fuck, I hope they're not douchebags. Like that would suck. And turns out they were total douchebags. But and then I met the other left. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was so he was like, yeah, this band the other left, like they're super down to like play shows with like everybody. So like I mean like we
dude,
suck, but like they're down to play, and like and that's kind of how it came about. And then
yeah,
I don't remember where we played the first time, but I guess it was like the Gaslighter in Campbell, I think maybe.
okay,
I don't know, but shit, man, we did like YMCA stuff
oh yeah,
and the Gaslighter, like both Gaslighters. There was the one in
yes, Gilroy
what? Yeah, what was the other spot that was out there?
and Campbell. There's the Campbell Gaslighter, and then there was
Yeah, there was Campbell and Gas. There was Campbell and Gilroy, but there was like another. It was kind of like a YMCA thing up in like I don't know where it was. It was somewhere up like in the Bay somewhere, but it was like it was like a activity room
oh
space thing, and you
Foster.
played like in the middle.
Uh,
And it was weird as hell.
was it Foster City?
Oh God, it might have been Foster City.
Wow, dude, I didn't even.
But I just remember you guys like invited us to go play that, and we were like, yeah, sure, whatever. We like drove up in like Mike's Volvo wagon thing, just like loaded all the shit in that, and like Mike's like, I have room for drums because I have like all of the drums
Oh my
at the
god,
time. Oh
dude,
man,
dude.
good times. But it
So,
was like I don't know to kind of like cap that guy off. I think that's how I met you guys.
dude, so it was a very small introduction, but dude, I've been playing this in my head a bunch of times just so I can remember. But dude, this is the first time because the first time I seen you guys was all three of you, right?
Right. Yeah.
And dude, we didn't know who you were. We didn't I didn't know you by name, nothing like that. This is how it happened. So, uh, my buddy Nick and my buddy Ryan, they were in a band. The first band that they were in, they were called Now Hiring. Dude, that is like the best marketing name a band could ever have. Because dude, they would take pictures of like of stores and be like, "We're playing here," right? Dude, it was the best. And then they started another band called dang, Sammy was in Almost Home. I want to say it was that Almost Home. Was
I
Sammy was in it?
remember hearing Almost Home, or not hearing Almost Home, but I remember hearing the band name Almost Home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sammy was the Sammy was the drummer. Yeah, it was
Sammy's
great.
the drummer?
Oh yeah, dude, it was
Oh
great.
man.
I
He's no
loved
Benny
it.
frickin' Vega, I'll tell you that much.
Dude, I wanted to say that. That's great. I'm glad you brought that up, dude. So, oh, okay. I remember. They were like, "Hey, there's this band that, uh, that the singer sounds like Newfound Glory, and they all kind of dress up like Blink-182 people." And I was like, "Oh snap!" Right? I was,
Like,
and the
hell yeah, have
and,
them open for us, dude.
dude, they were like, "Dude," and like the drummer looks like Travis Barker, and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Okay, we got to go see this."
You're like, oh shit, wasting time? Damn, let's
Right,
go. They're
right.
good.
Dude, I didn't know. I didn't know anything about them. I think I listened to them like on mp3.com or
Yeah.
I don't think Pure Volume was even out yet. Or no, we'd go to their site. That's right. I remember listening to them on their site. And dude, we went to the show and I remember it very well. I remember how the lineup, it was a trip. So you guys played and we didn't know we were just like so dude, we were just starting to play and we never played the I don't think we played the Cactus Club yet.
Oh
And
yeah.
and and you guys
Oh shit, was that at the Cactus Club?
yes, dude, and I remember
Dude.
dude, I remember very well. It was Printed Blanks
Yeah.
and then it was you
Yep.
guys. And then it was, dude, as soon as I remembered this band, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about them. Dude, new best friend,
New best friend, okay. Yeah.
right? And then it was Wasting Time.
Yeah.
And dude, I remember when you guys went up, I was like, oh, dude, look, they're a they're a three piece. Dude, we were always so excited to watch a three piece. We loved it. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, let's check. Oh, this is gonna be dope. So you guys, dude, you guys are doing sound check, and dude, Sean's like playing the chick magnet. It's like, all right, give me some
Oh
bass.
yeah.
He's like, dum 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 dum, right? And I was-
Check my
dude,
good.
and I was like, okay, I like, okay, this is good. This is some silliness that I would do if they asked me to do like a little sound check or something. I like that. And
That's
then
awesome.
I think the one, hopefully Mike doesn't take offense to this, but dude, I mean, hopefully he thinks it's comical.
With the big
But
drums. Like all of the
dude,
drums, dude, just massive Metallica. Like
we couldn't stop talking about those toms, dude.
they were huge. Like
They,
his toms were the size of we used to practice in his upstairs bedroom, like with
oh
those.
my gosh,
So we were
dude.
like, me and Sean were like against a wall, and like his drums were against three other walls. It was crazy as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
It's like huge, and the metallic wrap around him. Holy hell, man! They were
Dude,
huge.
I
His
remember,
toms were the size of some bass drums.
dude. Yeah, no, you're right. I just remember like looking at. I think I want to say Benny went. I can't remember if he went, but I remember Sammy and I both went, and I was like, I know, you know what? No. He did because he was dude. Here's the crazy thing about Benny is that Benny never listened to like any like pop punk, nothing like that. Dude, he was like brought up listening to like the type of music he had to play like in the like he was in marching band and he was in like jazz band. So he listened to like a
Yeah,
lot of like I don't know, like Latin jazz and everything like that. So when we gave him like all these
yeah.
bands like MXPX and Blink and Sum 41, all these, all these pop punk bands, I was like, dude, you
He's like,
got
oh, that's easy.
no, he was, dude, he was kind of intimidated because he was like,
Oh,
holy,
really?
yeah, because he was like, holy crap, like, because he's never heard that type of music before. It's like, dude, you got to
Wow.
check these out. And that was like our meet and greet with him. And he was like, oh, okay. So he was like mimicking Mike on like his fills, right? And I was like, yeah. And I always did anything that Benny or Sammy did if they can mimic. They were like so good. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's them. That's the drummer of Fumanda. That's right. That's right. And and then, dude, you guys did your set, and then you got off stage, and I'm trying to remember. I've been, like I said, I've been trying to like repeat this whole this video in my head of like I remember like saying like, hey, good show, guys. That was good. And dude, I can't remember who I ended up saying that to. I think it was either you or Shawn. We used to call him CN, just to kind of
Yeah, us too.
see, right? And then like we just to like mess around. We were like totally goofing on him. But like I remember us being like, "Hey, dude, good set, good set," and you're like, "Oh, thanks, man." And I just can't remember who said it. But
Remember, like I remember very little about that show. I mean, aside from being like stressed out like crazy, because that was like our first actual show. You know, like we
really,
had played
wow.
like a birthday party, or like we played
Oh
like
my
a
gosh.
couple of like small things, and that was like our first venue. And like we were sitting outside, and like Mike's dad was like, because we were like 16, 17 maybe, I
Yeah,
don't know,
right.
but like we couldn't go in the venue until it was like time for us to play. So we're just like sitting outside, and Mike's dad is like, "We're about to get out of here. This is bullshit. Like, you guys need to like play so we can get out of here. You got homework to do, Mike." Like, he's just like yelling at Mike, and Mike's just like stressed out. He's like, "Oh my god, like I gotta do homework, but
Oh,
I also have to play this show." And it was like just this mess. And we were like afraid that we weren't gonna get to play the show because Mike's dad was like pissed off that
oh, I
Mike had like
bet.
homework to do and stuff. And then like I had new equipment, like I just got like that crate stack, and I was like trying to figure that thing out, and like I wasn't quite doing the like put one cab on one side and the other on the other side just yet to get the kind of stereo guitar.
Yeah.
Um, so we were just like figuring it out, and I just had it all stacked up. Like, yeah, that'll look cool behind me. Like, I can't play guitar still, but like it looks cool, I guess. Whatever. But I don't know. It was just a mess. Holy hell!
How did you feel?
Freaking Cactus Club, though.
I was about to say, how did you feel afterwards? I mean, dude, that that
uh,
that club is legendary, dude.
I know. Like, I saw shows there before, and then like that was like the place to play.
Right. Right.
Is where it sounded like there was I always looked for, you know, where live music was going to be played when I was, you know, in high school at the time,
Yeah.
obviously, and just asking people, and they were like, oh yeah, you got to play here, you got to play there, and then like it just always seemed to go back to Cactus Club, and that's where all
Right.
the shows were being played. But I mean, it wasn't for people like Famunda to go play in. uh but yeah, you know, I saw like Finch, and I saw Yellow Card and
Oh, dude.
Sugarcult, and like
I,
all these other like Homegrown and all these bands play there, and it was just awesome. I mean, it was just like a, you know, small shitty club
oh, dude.
bar thing with, but it was awesome. You know, it was
Yes.
great.
And it was close. It was
Yeah,
so
it was just right up
close.
the road. Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
it
Right.
was it was pretty legit though, man. Like just seeing that thing just packed to the brim, like,
Oh, dude,
and
I
just like
loved it.
the place erupt when Finch went on. Holy
Dude,
shit.
I was gonna bring that up. I was at that show. Dude, that was like
That
my
was
first.
awesome.
Dude, I didn't know of any of those bands. Didn't know, none of them. Didn't know any. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And I didn't know what I was getting. That was like my first like show, like little local show I've ever been to. And
Yeah.
dude, I remember going in and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I never used to go to like bars or anything like that. I didn't know, right? And so I go in and I was like, what is going? This place is freaking packed. And
Yeah.
I remember the walls, they were blue walls, and it was just, I remember touching the wall and it was just moisture, just wet. And I was like, damn, dude, this
Textured
is,
and sticky.
oh yeah. And dude, I just remember, I still remember the bar. Dude, you know who was there that night? It was, the dude from the singer of Good Charlotte. I remember him being there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I
wild.
remember that. Yeah, it was weird. I was like, oh shoot. And then, dude, my buddies pushed me. He's like, dude, we got to watch this first band. And dude, I don't know anything about Finch. Nothing. I didn't know, right? I didn't know anything. And dude, as soon as those cellos hit, jun, 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 jun,
Oh
jun,
yeah.
for
You're
right.
like, oh shit,
And dude,
something's
this
going on.
right. And I was like, what is that? Dude, it got dark. right? And then when he
Yeah.
does the, say, bar, right? He gets into that first part, dude.
Yeah.
I just, dude, I'm even getting goosebumps thinking about it. Hold on.
Just
Oh
yeah,
boy,
just a
dude,
wave of people just like bouncing. It was like, oh my god.
dude, exactly. I was right in the middle. Like I was kind of towards the stage, but dude, dude, it felt like I was caught in a wave, like I was in the ocean. And dude, I
Yeah.
just remember just feeling everyone's energy, and I was like, whoa, dude, this is crazy. And I think they only played like 4 or 5 songs. It was like a short set, I
Yeah.
think. And
That was
then
like right when they were starting to break out a little bit.
yes, and I was like,
Because I
what?
remember the following Warp Tour was just like stupid. They got
Oh,
big
dude,
fast.
yeah, because they had that drive-through stage or something like. Or no, no, I
Yeah,
could be
dude, the
wrong.
drive-through stage
Was
was
that it?
badass.
Okay, yeah, it was. Dude, enough said. That drive-through stage
Yeah.
was crazy. Okay, did you this? Let me, since you were at that show, right? You
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
dude? Tell me if you remember this. As soon as Finch was done, dude, the floor cleared and people went and smoked and whatever, right?
Right.
Dude, yellow card came up. And
Mm-hmm.
I remember they were doing like I don't know what, I think sound check or something. And I was like, "What the hell? Dude, this dude has a violin?" And dude,
Yeah.
they tore it up, dude.
Oh god,
And I
yeah.
remember watching them against the wall. And dude, there was only like a handful of people watching them. And I was like, "Dudes, come watch these guys. These guys are dope." And they're like, "No, no, dude." And dude, they didn't even watch. They were like at like the merch booth, like talking to the Finch dudes.
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, dude, you gotta watch these guys." And dude, he started doing backflips.
Yeah, Sean, the violin guy, another
Yes,
scene,
dude.
I think.
Yeah, right, dude.
Another Cian.
It was
Yeah,
crazy.
gets up on the guitar cab and just does a backflip. It's like,
Yeah, and dude, that
what is
stage was
going on, man?
small.
It was tiny. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
high, but it was small.
yeah, dude. It was, yeah, right, right. It was high, but it was, yeah, it was small. But
I think that was the same show that like I was standing kind of towards the front of the stage because it was like the right side of the stage, like it was kind of in that hall, right? So there was like you walked into that side of the venue, and it was like kind of in a hall ish.
right,
So there was
right.
that wall on the left, so the band would have to like walk up on the left side to the to the stairs and get on the
Yeah.
stage. But there was one of the dudes from Sugarcult, the singer. I can't remember his name now. It's been forever, but he was like, "Hey, you." Never mind. And I was like, no, no, what do you need, man? Like, you're the dude from Sugarcult. And he's like, oh, I was just gonna see if you could like help us carry some stuff. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, dude. Like, yeah, sure. So I helped him carry some shit up
Oh,
there,
it's
and he was like,
dope.
like guitar stuff. And I was like, yeah, I play a little, I dabble, so, so I like, I like he had me carry some shit up there, and he was like, yeah, let's just like plug in this pedal right here. And I was like, yeah, I got you, dude. And they like put a guitar over me, and then was like, yeah, just stand here until I need this guitar. So I stood in the corner on the right side of the stage in the shadows while they played their entire set, just like waiting to hand him the guitar. And he never asked for it. And I just like stood there like with his guitar. I'm like, all right, cool. Like what, like it was this weird, awkward moment where I think like everybody in the room, including myself, was like, am I in the band now? Or
Dude,
like, am I in the Sugar Cult? Am
dude,
I
you're,
a cult follower?
bro,
I
you're
don't know.
bouncing off the walls, dude. Wasn't that their hit?
I,
Wasn't that one
I
of their
was
hits?
well at the time I was stuck in America.
Oh,
Ugh.
gosh, dude.
I'm
Dude,
trying so hard to remember all the other ones so I can make like their song title puns, but I can't
dude,
right
you know
now.
what's crazy? I remember,
Bounce Off the Walls is good though.
yeah, it's stupid catchy. Dude, I remember going to the restroom and coming back out, and dude, they had like no clothes on.
Oh
Do
shit.
you remember that? They were like in their boxers, and I was like, dude, what just happened?
I
And I
might have
was,
been drinking. I don't know. I
oh,
was I was
dude,
not I was not underage drinking though.
oh,
That's for sure.
it's all good. It was like 2 weeks after. It was like 2 weeks before your before your show. I think it was, dude. I think it
It
was.
might have been. I don't know.
Yeah, because dude, I remember just being like, "Oh
Yeah, I
my
think
god!"
Homegrown was there too. So like Homegrown, and it was Homegrown, Finch,
Yeah, they
Yellow Card, and Sugar Cult.
right.
I think there might have been one more.
Homegrown. No, it was four. Homegrown closed the show.
Yeah, Homegrown was good.
Gosh, man, they're freaking solid. They're so much fun.
Yeah.
And like Morgan Shivers, he was the one that introduced him to. Well, I remember him being at the show, and he was like, he kept hitting me, this song. And dude, he was a freaking nut, man. I mean, he would go right into the freaking pit, and I would, I'm like, don't touch me, I'm scared. But dude,
Afraid.
yeah, dude, it was crazy, man. That whole show was nuts. And then I got addicted after that. I wanted to go to all the shows, like all the Cactus Club
Yeah.
shows.
Oh
And
yeah.
then seeing you, I was like, oh, we're gonna go to the Cactus Club. Okay, cool. And I ended up seeing Finch there again. I saw
Yeah.
Rufio. I saw.
Oh shit! I think I did see a Rufio there too.
Dude,
So good.
who opened for them was 5606.
I remember that. Shit.
Were
Damn.
you at that
This is
show?
sparking memories. Yeah, I think I was. Yeah. So
Oh,
it was 56.
dude,
Who else played?
I
There
can't.
was a few bands.
Oh, Stunt Monkey. I don't know how I just remembered that. I remember I remember it was 5606, and then this band called Stunt Monkey,
Stun Monkey.
and they
Yeah.
were kind of like like they're like this band called Ritalin Kids, if you remember them.
Yeah, I do remember them
Kind of
too.
poppy, yeah.
Yeah.
But dang, holy crap! I can't believe I remembered Stunt Monkey.
It's
That's a
kind of weird
trip.
that you mentioned Ritalin Kids. Like I was thinking about this song that like way back in, I was working at Zoomies and I was like 16 years old. And I was like, who played that song? And then it just popped in my head when I was in the shower. And I was like,
Oh,
pop
dude.
out of the shower and type it in my phone. I'm like, Ritalin Kids. And then it comes up and I was like, that is the band. It's just like that. I don't even remember what song it is now. Damn it.
Was it their hit?
Yeah, like one of two. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that.
dude. I can't, dude. I just remember that little guitar riff. The ah,
That's
shoot.
the one.
Doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom, doom,
Yeah,
doom, doom,
it
doom,
was
doom,
just
doom.
catchy.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Doom, 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 doom. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Dude. And you know what's crazy?
Right now, I
Oh,
really don't care if I'm alone.
dude.
I don't know the words, but yeah,
Oh,
dude, that is
dude.
the one. They had it on a sampler. Like they had a 2 or 3 song sampler that they like. I don't know. They distributed through Zoomies or something, and they were like, yeah, make sure this gets out to like all the van skate parks,
Oh,
and like
dude.
it did apparently, and they like did
Yeah.
fine for like a couple of years, but then they
Dude,
just like vanished.
I remember they were on Craig. Dude, I loved watching Conan O'Brien or Craig Kilborn because, dude, they'd bring on like really good bands. And I remember Craig Kilborn had Ritalin Kids on there. Dude, he had dude, what's that band? Not Postal Service. What's the Death Cab for Cutie? Like,
Oh yeah.
and then Saves the Day was on there. Dude, it was
Oh
cool. And,
nice.
oh yeah, dude, I was like, I loved watching. I remember there was a site called Punk Rock Vids, and they would have like live footage, or if they were like on Conan or Kilborn or Letterman, whoever it was, they would have like the videos on there so you can watch them, or you can download them if you want. And dude, my whole freaking catalog on my computer was just like all live crap. I miss that Punk Rock Vids. Punk Rock Vids. That's all I remember when it started.
Punk rock first.
Punk Rock Vids.
Punk rock first.
Dude, I can't believe you were at that Rufio show, man.
Dude, yeah. And then I
Dude.
went to another one. Where was that?
Oh, you saw him
Somewhere.
twice?
Well, there was somewhere in. Shit, there was probably 2 other places in San Francisco.
Slims? Bottom of the hill?
Slim's was one, and then another one was
The Pound?
no, it was one of the bigger ones. What the hell is it? I can't remember the name of it now. And I think they played with Goldfinger that night.
Whoa.
There was like a new guitarist to Goldfinger, and like his like family was there, and like his like old grandma was there, and she's like, "Our grandson's playing guitar tonight," and we were like, "That's fucking awesome!" And she's like, "There he is, there," and they go on and like play and stuff. It was cool as shit.
Whoa.
And I think they played with Millencolin too. It was
Oh,
like
wow.
Goldfinger, Rufio, and like Millencolin. I was like blown away because I was like, "Yes, Millencolin, Rufio."
Oh, wait.
Goldfinger's a plus too, but like, yes, I'm down for this.
Great American Music Hall?
No,
The Fillmore? The Fillmore?
Fillmore.
Ah,
Jesus, why
there it
was that
is.
so hard?
It's all good.
Yeah, Fillmore was dope.
Dude.
So
Dude,
was a
there.
Great American Music Hall, dude. I saw Angels and Airwaves there one time and was like, what is going on here? Like we
Dude.
all got transported to a space station
Bro,
somewhere.
I saw Angels and Airwaves and San Jose State. It was what was the guy from Glassjaw, the singer? What was his band? Head on.
Head Automatica?
Right. They opened. That's them. They opened, and then it was Taking Back Sun. Oh no. Sorry. They opened, and then it was Angels and Airwaves, and then Take It Back Sunday.
Oh wow.
But dude, when I saw Angels and Airwaves, dude, it was like it felt. You're right. It felt like you got transported out into outer space. But dude, I felt like I was watching like
It was wild.
an hour long movie trailer or so.
It
I can't. Dude, it was
Yeah,
weird.
just like the sounds that it was something new. Like I mean, there was like a lot of like I mean, people. I'm guilty of this as well. I talk shit on Tom, like sounding like U2 and shit with all the guitar effects and stuff like that. But like at the time, like it was something new for people like me, and that just been listening to Tom and like his crappy punk rock and all those things. But dude,
Dude,
that sounds like one of the shows that I went to in San Francisco as well. It was like OK Go, and
oh my
then
gosh,
I want to say Taking Back Sunday, and then Boxcar Racer.
no freaking way.
Yeah, it was stupid. I went there. I actually went to that show with Shawn, and then we had to like run from the venue to like catch the tram back to town. Like we were like, oh god, the last train's leaving. Like we just like hauled ass out of
Box car,
out of,
dude.
out of San Francisco.
What did you think about Boxcar Racer?
I always liked it, man.
Me
Like it
too.
was at the time, like it was like I listened to it now and was like, wow, shit, that's some sad stuff, whatever. But
Dude,
like,
right.
and it's fine, but like it's good stuff. I mean, it's got that melodic stuff, and I don't think you can go wrong with like Travis playing anything really. Like if you got Travis playing in any band, it's like, all right, that's gonna do pretty well.
Dude, yeah. I just remember being in LA when that came out, and I was like, I gotta get this CD. I got it, and I was looking all over for it, man. Oh, dude, I wanted a shirt. I wanted the freaking CD. I wanted the whole thing, man. I was like, I gotta listen to it. It's so
You
good.
just fold out the album thingy and cut out the
Yeah,
silhouette and spray paint it on trains and shit.
dude. It's like freaking Banks. What's it called? What's that guy's name? I can't say it
Banksy,
anymore.
I think.
Banksy. Dude,
Banksy,
I started calling him because there's an HBO documentary about him.
Mr. Banks.
Dude, they yeah. Mr. Come on, dude. No Mary Poppins. But dude, the yeah, dude, they called him Band Sky. Band Sky. This
Oh,
like audio
what?
recording. It was like if you ever went to a museum, you put on the headphones and it's like here is a piece, blah blah blah, right? And then they would I don't know that's what it sounded like. And then they're like,
Am I saying it wrong then? Like
no,
that
no, no.
makes
You're
me
saying no. No.
like is that
You're saying it right.
are
But
they
dude,
doing it
just
right?
the person says like Band Sky, and I was like, oh boy, and
Van Sky.
I kept saying it, and now I don't know how to say it. So I started saying Banksky, Banksky. Yeah, I can't even say that. Banksky. I
Bank
don't know. It's terrible.
Banksky.
I don't like that. Damn,
Bang
dude, I
Sky.
can't believe you saw Boxcar Racer.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I can't even remember what the venue was though. It was
Are you sure it wasn't Transplants?
damn it. No, it wasn't Transplant. It was Boxcar Racer with
Wow.
I just remember like one of the staples of the show was just like Taking Back Sunday was not good, and I just remember it was just being just not good. And then I was like, all right, cool. And then the dude in OK Go was like wearing a trucker hat. That's about it. Like I'm like, all right,
Wow,
cool. And then Tom played a bunch of octaves and like slid around, and then like Travis was dope, and that was it.
dude. Did you ever go to Slim's?
Yeah, yeah. I went there for a couple of shows. Well, I guess more than a couple, but it was not much more than a couple.
Dude, I remember seeing Acceptance.
Oh
Do you remember
shit,
Acceptance?
Acceptance is dope.
Dude.
I think you're the one that turned me on to Acceptance.
What?
Actually,
No way.
on a side note, sorry to just like take off on a tangent. I think you're the guy that like caused my Motion City soundtrack addiction.
No
Honestly,
way.
yeah. I think we were in Campbell. I can almost picture it right now. Like you played when I Am the Movie came out ish, I guess it wouldn't be when it came out. I don't remember when it came out, but we were driving like so. You remember they were the one-way streets, like the one right in front of the
Yes.
venue was like one way, and we were going the opposite direction over the train tracks right there. Don't know where the hell we were going. Probably to go get some food or something before the show or something. But you were playing I Am the Movie, and you were like, dude, this band is awesome. And I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. And like, just, listen to it. And I was like, fuck, this is pretty good, And then every time I saw you, you were like, dude, this band is awesome. And then you'd like be playing videos every time I was over at your house and
Oh,
stuff.
dude,
And,
yep.
and
That
now
sounds
I,
about
I
right.
just can't get enough, dude. I just like follow Justin and like all the stuff he does. Like, have you heard his solo stuff lately?
The
It's
singer?
so good. Yeah, Justin Pierre.
No.
He's got a new EP out that he just released like this month, and it's real good. It's real good.
Did you ever
I like
see
it a
them
lot.
live?
I did. Yeah, and so I saw them with. It's been a few years, but I saw them with state champs and the Wonder Years
Oh.
out in Missouri, and it was a dope show. And then they did their goodbye farewell tour, and I saw them
Oh,
closer to
dude.
home out in Lawrence, and I was like tearing up. I was like, "Don't go!"
Dude, I was so heartbroken when they broke. Oh no, I'll say this. I was heartbroken when the drummer left. Dude, the
Yeah,
drummer is so good, man. The drummer's
yeah,
so good.
they're
God.
pretty dope. I actually so the show in let's see, the show that I went out to see them in Missouri was the one with state champs and the Wonder Years, and I paid like $12 more for my ticket and got like the VIP thing, so I got to meet them. And I've got a video of them somewhere telling my buddy that he sucks because he was like, oh, I want to go to the show, but I gotta go deer hunting, and I was like, that's a dumbass reason to not go see Motion City Soundtrack.
Oh. Hey,
So I met them and I was like, dude, would you guys like mind just telling my buddy that he sucks? And then Justin's like, he's like, hey Brandon, we hear that you suck. And then like the drummer just like laughs his ass off, and then he's like, that's not us saying that. That's the guy behind the camera. But you're not here to defend yourself, so whatever.
dude.
But I've got some cool pictures. I was like, you guys want to take like some like gangster rap like album cover photos? And they were like, what? And I was like, this now it's even more awkward. Thanks
Oh,
for that.
see that?
But I've
Oh,
got some cool
dude.
ones. We're
Dude,
like doing bro style. It's kind of neat.
dude, you gotta post those.
I don't know. I nerded out about it. I think it's on my
Yeah,
Facebook
dude.
somewhere.
Heck yeah, I would have been too,
I was
man.
really excited. I
Dude.
was outside in the alley like when they're doing sound check and shit, and was like, it sounds so good.
That's so funny, man. That's so funny that you remember that, dude. Same thing. That punk rock vids. That's how I found out about them, dude. They were playing in like Europe, and the song that they were performing was "My Favorite Accident."
So
And
good.
dude, just the intro to those drums, dude. Oh my
Yeah.
god, they're so good. And then
That's one that I'll put on in the shower. Like I've got a
oh,
little
dude,
JBL like waterproof thing, and I just like I'm surprised I haven't slipped and fallen and died yet because I get clean real fast.
dude. I'll say this, man. Dude, as soon as I hear that song, dude, I just get just so giddy, man. I just
Yeah.
get so happy. I'm like, dude.
The keys come in and you're just like,
Ah.
oh, it's about to go down.
Oh yeah, dude. I can't even do the drum intro with I can't even make the sound effect. It's so
Yeah.
good. But dude, was there ever a band or even an artist or whatever that you didn't get to see that you wish you could have seen?
Um, I mean, aside from seeing Eddie, that would have been great. Like I had the opportunity to go see Van Halen a couple times, and I
Oh
was
my
like, man, because like
gosh.
I was like, I got to go see Van Halen, and then I just was like, crap, he's a legend. He's never gonna die.
Yeah,
Heroes get remembered, legends never die.
that's right.
And then he fucking died, and I was like,
Wow.
God damn. All right, shit.
Oh
Okay.
wait, you said you never
Um,
saw him?
I never got to see him. Yeah, I
Oh wow.
never live, but I mean, I've seen a ton of the live footage,
Oh
but
dude.
never for myself. And the opportunity was there, and I was like, it'll come back around. I don't have the time right now, or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things. I killed George Carlin. Side note, it's kind of the same thing. So like, I never went and saw Eddie, so thus I think that I caused his death. Um, I was living
Oh
in Vegas. You might have knew that I moved out to Vegas like 2007, 8-ish, somewhere in there.
no, I
Um,
always thought you stayed in Arizona.
yeah, so I went to Arizona, and then I think like that fall of 2007, early 2008, I went out to uh, went out to Vegas and was just chasing work while everything else was crashing and stuff, and working 4 weeks and getting laid off 4 weeks and working 4 weeks and getting laid off 4 weeks
Oh
and all that
man.
fun stuff. So things were still booming out there at the time with construction and paint crews and all this other stuff. So I went out there and had a couple cousins living out there, and their girlfriends worked at these casinos and stuff. And
Yeah.
one of them was the Orleans, and George Carlin, my favorite stand-up comedian, was coming through, and they get tickets to these events. And I was like, hell yeah, that's awesome! Like, hook me up with a ticket. And they were like, oh, cool, we will. And came closer, and I'm bugging them about it. I'm like, what's up with them tickets?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll give you monies. And they're like,
Yeah.
no, it's fine. We get them for free, whatever. And get keeps getting closer and closer and closer. And I'm like, can I can I get them? Can I get them tickets?
Yeah.
And finally it's like upon us, and I'm like, you know what, no worries. They didn't get the tickets, and they're like, yeah, we didn't get the tickets. They're all taken or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no worries, man. It's Vegas. It's George Carlin. It's it's Vegas. He's coming back. And then like sure enough, he like goes off, and it's like the next show or two, and he dies. So I'm pretty
Whoa.
sure the fact that I was just like, he'll come back. I cursed that poor man, and I killed George Carlin. I'm pretty sure. So
Dude.
I'm sorry, world. I took a gem from us.
Freaking Rufus, dude. Aw, poor George
Oh,
Carlin.
Rufus.
That's so
Damn it.
funny. Damn, dude. So freaking
Oh,
Van Halen.
yeah. I don't know. Van Halen. There's been a lot of other smaller bands. I'd have to really sit back and think about it, but there's been a lot that I've been like, man, I wish I would have seen them more, or seen them in general. Like shit, like before Paramore got all big and shit, and like sound like Cyndi Lauper, like they were awesome. I saw them at Slim's actually with
Oh.
I think I saw them with This Providence and the Starting Line, I want to
Oh
say.
my gosh, this Providence.
But
Wow.
it was a dope show.
Yeah,
It was
man.
really good. I
Dude.
just remember being at that show and like being so embarrassed because Haley's up there, and she's talking to the crowd, and I'm towards the back of the crowd at this point. Like I was closer up when I think I want to say it was This Providence that was playing, but I was like towards the back of the crowd, and I think that was when Kenny from the Starting Line was like standing right next to me. And I was like, "Oh, what's up, Kenny? How's it going? Like, you're gonna play in a minute? Oh, that's pretty awesome. You're like one of my favorite bands right now. That's pretty dope too. I'm gonna go over here and just throw up on myself, I guess."
Dude.
But but she's up there, and she's like, "Everybody out there ready to dance?" And I'm just like, everybody's like, "Wah!" Just going wild, and
Yeah.
and I'm just like shaking my head, like, "Nope, nope." And she's like, "What? I think I saw a no back there." And like every face in the venue turns around and looks at me, and I'm like, "Oh shit, oh shit." And
Dude, she
and
called you
she's like,
out.
"You're not ready to dance?" And I was like, "I'm white," just going from the back of the, "I'm sorry." And she's like, "Well, hopefully at the end of these 3 minutes of this song, like you'll have learned to dance." And I was like, "Holy shit, she spoke to me. We're pretty much married now."
Aw.
Like I'm like, she spoke directly to me. Like not a lot of people can say that, but like also like I'm pretty sure I had a heart attack at that very moment.
Oh, dude. I would have too, man.
Future future ex-wife. Future
Bro.
ex-wife right there.
Hey,
Did he,
how many times have you seen the Starting Line?
oh shit. I'd have to say probably like 4 or 5. I don't know,
Yeah.
not a whole lot. Like I saw them like with the uh what the I saw them in Bakersfield, California one time actually at Jerry's
Dude,
Pizza,
Jerry's
and I was like,
Pizza.
Jerry's Pizza, dude. Yeah. So
Yes.
I saw them there one time. Also at the drive-through stage, I guess that
Yes.
one or 2 years in a row, I guess when they had it.
Yeah.
And they got rid of it, and then and then Slims. I want to say there was like one more in there somewhere, but I don't really remember where that would have been.
Yeah, dude.
I love that band, dude. They
Yeah,
were
me
so good.
too. Dude, I still throw dude, I listen to them all the time. I have
Dude,
them
it
like
holds up. It's like they're the whole mix is so good. It's tasty. I
yeah,
actually
man.
talked to Mike about that like probably a year ago. I was like, dude, pop this on again. Say it like you mean it. That shit's good.
Oh, dude. It's so good, man. I even love listening to the acoustic album. The acoustic
Yeah,
album's so good. Even the I
the
like the
electronic drums in there.
oh, dude. Well, dude, what's crazy, and I didn't know this, but dude, this is like in my Mount Rushmore of shows. Dude, when I went to go see the prize fight in
I'm
Sacramento,
jealous.
hey, let me
That's one that I'll add to that list.
hey, bro, let me tell you, man. I was crying. I was
Oh my
beyond
god,
happy.
they're so good.
Dude.
You got to send me like all the files because like
Oh, I
I have to
will.
listen to them on like Bandcamp, dude. It sucks.
No. Yeah, I'll send them to you. Dude,
Oh, they're so good.
hey, they
Damn it.
played all their songs from the words it words don't mean a thing or no, did I say that right? That
Yeah, I think so.
what yeah,
Words don't mean anything. Yeah.
right. And then the one that has like brand new summer of 98 playing the part like it's like their first little EP they brought out.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I listened to that on I want to say it was mp3.com. I want to say or either Pure Volume, one of the two, I can't remember. Dude, I probably gave him like 1,000 plays every day. Dude, I couldn't stop listening to it, man. And when I went to go see them live, I remember I went with my buddy Ryan and my buddy Evan, and we drove to Sacramento. And I was like, dudes, do you guys need a place to crash? You guys can crash at my place. And dude, they ended up getting lost. And the bassist came. I drove with the bassist back home. And then, dude, we just chilled. We chilled the whole time. And then, dude, I fed them. And then they took off. But I still talk to the guitarist. Dude, him and I still like,
Oh no shit.
yeah, we still keep in contact. It's really, dude, it's really cool. But what was I? Oh, dude, I think he produced that. I think he recorded or whatever he did for that acoustic album.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I was like, dude, that was you. And he's like, yeah, man. And he was saying he was telling us like at the show like all the hooks that he like recommended for Kenny to do. And I was like, oh,
No
dude, that's
shit.
so dope. Yeah. And that was dude. The starting line is the reason why I found out about the prize fight. Actually, no. Let me backtrack. It was actually Sammy. Sammy's the one that turned me on to.
It's Sammy's fault.
No, dude,
It's
check
always
this
Sammy's
out.
fault.
Oh yeah, dude. What was crazy was I didn't know about this until he kind of opened my eyes. But like I remember back in the day on bands' websites, they would have the links section. Bro, I didn't care where
Right.
you were playing. The first thing I would do is look at the links and say like, okay, who are they going to recommend? Because Sammy, I remember on starting lines, on their website, it had links and they had the price fight on there, and then parentheses it said, uh, Kenny's best friends or something like that. And then Sammy was like, dude, have you listened to the prize fight? And I was like, no. And he goes, dude, they're like this kind of pop punky band with like horns. And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, dude, it's on the starting line links. And I was like, no, I haven't checked it out. So, dude, if it wasn't for Sammy saying that, dude, I would never have listened to them. But, dude,
Always blame Sammy.
oh, dude, it's such a good blame. Dude, I listen to them still all the time. I love listening to their band, man. They're so good. And they were so
They
good
are good.
live, man. I just wish they would have kept those horns. I love the horns. It added just this
Yeah.
crazy sound.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I like a good trombone. I don't know. No, I don't know, dude. Like I've listened to bands with like a saxophone being mixed in, and it's kind of weird. But I don't know. Those two trombone players were just freaking. They made it fun to watch. I think that's what it was, dude.
Yeah.
They're playing at a coffee shop. It was really trippy. But dude, they tore it up. They definitely
I thought it
tore it
was
up.
cool. Just the way that they mixed in, like, I don't know. It was like it was music that I would already listen to, and then they just like added this whole nother thing to it. You know, it was a horn section and this pop punk that I would already
Yeah,
be like, "This is so good," and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Gosh, do those 3-part
That
harmonies too, man.
your
Oh
guys'
man, the
tours
vocals.
are like, you need a big band.
Yeah, yeah, dude. It was a trip.
Yeah, and the harmonies, yeah, like you mentioned,
God,
Jesus, they're so
yeah, they're
good.
so good, man. Dude, you know what's funny is I was at a show at the Gaslighter, and the main the headliner was about to go up, and they go up and they start freaking shredding this dude. They are going nuts, and I can't remember who pulled me away, but they're like, "Hey, dude, we gotta go." I'm like, "What?" And I drove everyone. Yeah, dude, we're gonna take off. What? What do you mean? He's like, "Yeah, we just kind of want to leave." Oh, dude, it was this band called Normal Like You. Have you ever listened to them, or do you remember
I think I've
them?
ever listened to them. I remember the name. The name sounds
Dude,
really familiar.
they were freaking tearing it up, man. And I was like, "No, why are we leaving?" And dude, my buddy Ryan Vicente, shout
Curfew, we're
out.
17.
Dude, no, dude, it was crazy. Dude, they were so good. And even to this day, he's like, I remember we were all walking out, and he goes, "Dude," he goes, "I can't believe we just left that. I wish we would have watched that." And I was like, this was like months later. He's saying that, and I was
Terrible.
like, "Dude, why would you? I wanted to see them so bad. I should have just left
Just
them. I wish Uber was around at that time."
yeah, they're Mo and Joe were around. Just walk your ass home, my
Dude,
friends.
gosh, man, dude, I remember. I just remember them just freaking shredding the stage, and I was like, "What?" Yeah, it's so crazy, man. Yeah. Hey, did you ever play the iMusicast?
I did, yeah. I played there with Famunda one time, and then again with my former self.
Oh my
With
god, that's right.
we played before Hello Goodbye. It
Oh
was what
wow.
was it? Steel Train, and then Hello Goodbye. I think it
Whoa,
was the show. It was pretty stupid. Like I was like, wow, this is cool. Like this is neat. I like this. Let's do this more often.
dude. Hey man.
Yeah, we
Okay.
didn't know what we were doing either.
Let me tell you. Sometimes, man, I wanted to call you because I can kind of go off on a tangent when it comes to a story, and a lot of the times my stories just sound a little too unbelievable. Even from like what I'm saying, I kind of have to
Yeah,
stop. Sometimes I'm like, hold on, was that a real story, or was that is that
yeah. And you're
right?
like, how am I remembering this? Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, dude. And dude, it's just I don't know cuz a lot of times like just like what we're doing right now, just chit-chatting about shows, right? And
yeah.
I have the same conversations with some of my coworkers. And dude like dude, shout out again. Dude, my coworker Jaden, man. Dude, this dude is just he's hilarious, man. He'll just ask you these like rant like dude, not like intense questions, but just ones where you're like, huh, yeah, I haven't thought about that in a really long time. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. But it's nothing like where it's rude or like I don't know. Dude, the one thing that he asked me was hey, when was the last time you fell like really, really hard?
Oh
And
man.
dude, I couldn't remember. And then I was like, and I told him I was like, oh, dude, I remember. And I told him I was on a longboard, and dude, I ate it so hard. I don't even want to get into it, but
Oh
yeah,
man.
dude, but it's it's like funny stuff like that. It's like, huh, yeah, I haven't really thought about that in a long time.
I mean, you
But
think about that shit and like how would your body take that now?
oh, dude,
I've thought about that. I haven't felt like hard in a lot in like probably 2 years, but and that was
yeah,
on my stairs. But
oh shoot, but
like,
dude,
how would your body react now?
oh my
A couple years
gosh,
later.
dude, the thing that
Ugh,
was,
ouch.
I remember I went to my it was at my buddy's house. I went to my buddy's house, and I went remember longboarding over there, and we had some drinks, and then I came back. And dude, I was like listening. I don't know what I was listening to, like Minus the Bear. I can't remember what I was listening to, but it was something I was just cruising with like my longboard. Dude, dude, my parents. I was with my parents at the time. Dude, the driveway, like like I guess when you pull in it like dips. So
Yeah.
you always have to like
Oh man.
park the car at a weird angle in order for so your car doesn't scrape, right? And dude, I
This is
was
the same spot where the bus was parked, like
Yes,
the
yes.
left bus. Okay,
Right,
yeah, I can
right.
picture it right now, man.
Okay, dude, I freaking, and this was at night. Thank freaking Buddha, dude. Holy crap. Dude,
Nobody saw it.
oh man, just myself and my soul and my hands and my freaking elbows. Dude, I ended up freaking going right into the driveway, just full. Dude, I was already pretty buzzed, and I was like, boom, and dude, I ate it so hard, man. And dude, I put my hands, and I just freaking like scraped. I just touched my chin against the ground. I was like,
Oh man,
okay. Right? So it was nothing where it was like I scraped my face or anything, but it was just like I touched it. I was like, oh man. And I was like, why did that just happen?
it's
And
a
I
little
picked,
kiss, a
oh,
little kiss.
dude, right. And I picked up my board and went in the house. And I was like, oh, man, my hands were all scraped up. And I was like, what just happened? And dude, like, I go and sit, or I went to go sit down or did something. And dude, I was like, my elbow was like itchy. And I was like, what happened? Why is my elbow itchy? And I take off my hoodie, and dude, it was just scraped, like just blood. And I was like, oh my God. But that was like the last time. But dude, I didn't feel it until the next day because I was still pretty buzzed.
Oh yeah,
But it was a good one. It was a good fall, dude. Trust fall.
that's a
Why,
that's a good that's a good biff.
dude? Why did? Oh, okay. See what I'm saying? Did I just go up
Yeah,
with these weird stories, man? I don't know what just
that's
happened,
how I do it too, man. Like
dude.
I just go on a limb.
Why did I say that? Oh, so dude, I was telling the story, because they were talking about they want to go to, I don't know, Rastacon or something. I don't know. I'm making something up, but they want to go. They wanted to go to like a festival or Coachella, right? I want to go to
Oh
Coachella,
yeah,
blah blah, right? I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. And and I go, and they're like, John, you ever been to anything like that? And I work with like real like younger guys. They're like 22, 23. And I go, yeah, dude. I actually I've been to like Warp Tour. I went to Lollapalooza in Chicago. And
y'all ever heard of BFD?
dude, okay, this is the reason why I wanted to call you. And I'm glad I'm recording this, dude. I, oh
BFD.
my gosh! And then I asked them that. I asked a couple of them. They were like, "Oh yeah, that's the live." One person knew, like, "Oh yeah, Live 105, right?" And I was like, "Dude, yes." Okay, my former self, right? One of the local bands from San Jose.
Mhm.
They won a Battle of the Bands. I remember going to the Battle of the Bands, and seeing them win that show,
Yeah.
right? Or win to get to the show. And
Mhm.
they were like, dude, uh, we're gonna be playing BFD. That sounds like, oh, cool. And they're like, do you want to go? I was like, yeah, okay. I didn't know. I really didn't. I mean, I knew of it, but I didn't know like how big it was. Obviously, the name, right? And
Yeah.
dude, I remember we stayed the night at you. I want to say you stayed the night too, right?
I might have. I
I
think that was like the day before we took off on the tour.
oh,
I was
was
actually
it?
supposed to play that show. Like we
Yes.
opened that stage for the matches, and
No.
I would.
No,
It
no.
might have been
You
the year
guys
prior then,
maybe
maybe. I don't
you
know.
guys opened the whole show. I remember it very well, dude. The my former self opened the whole BFD thing because the local stage, right?
Maybe. Yeah, probably. The one that was like you walk in and you go like up the hill slightly, and it's like right off the path. But like if you
Right.
kept going up and around, then you're to like the main stage, like the big guy where like the Beastie Boys and shit were playing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember seeing another. I think it's another CN from the matches.
Yes.
He's like changing his strings, and I was like, "What are you doing, dude? Like you're playing right now, right?" And he's like, "Oh, I just like change my strings like right before every show." And I'm like,
Oh
"Doesn't
my
that sound like
god.
shit?" And he's like, "Yeah, I just stretch them." I'm like, "What? You just
Yeah.
stretch them? Like your strings don't sound like dog shit?" He's like, "No, they sound like just a dog ear page." No, just kidding. Uh, but no, yeah, they were really good. By the
Oh
way,
my god, dude.
dude, they still pop up on my like I'll be listening to like Motion City soundtrack and it'll shuffle in some shit and like the matches will pop on. I'm like, what the fuck? This is wild.
Dude. You know what they used to be called?
Yes, but I can't remember it right
Dude, they
now.
used to be called the Locals.
The locals. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
the
Yep.
first time
Yep.
I
Yep.
saw them was at Blink. They were on like what side stage. It was Blink 182. They who played? It was I think it was Sum 41. Oh no. Was it Sum 41? Yeah, Sum 41 and Newfound Glory, if I'm not mistaken. And then Blink went on, but they were on like the matches were on like a little stage, and it was dude. I remember I was like, dude, these guys are dope. Yeah,
Dude,
that's
like they used to like stand on milk crates outside of the Gaslighter. I remember seeing them like just out there just belting it out.
yeah,
Like before any show, it didn't matter. They're
dude.
like, yeah, we're just gonna do this, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna sign with Epitaph. I'm like, holy
What
shit,
the
what?
hell? Yeah, dude. Such a bummer, man. I felt like they were
Oh,
always on tour. Crazy. It's crazy to think about. Uh,
all of it's crazy.
dude. So BFD, man. So my former self opened,
Oh yeah, I keep
right?
tearing you away from the
No,
point
no,
here.
no, no. I was trying. Yeah, no, it's all good. So my former self opened, and
Right.
then hold on, let me think about this. And then they gave us that pass, right? Like that badge or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And dude, so I remember I thought I was like freaking hot stuff, dude. Like going back and forth on the local stage, like yeah, I'm here, blah blah, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
and then, but actually, you know what was really cool is when we got there before they even performed, dude. I went on the stage on the main stage. Did you go on the main stage by any
I don't
chance?
know if I went on the big stage in the
Yeah,
amphitheater, but I went on this like big one off to the side. Like I remember standing next to Cyrus while they like Newfound Glory played their set. It was wild. I was
dude.
like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, dude. I went and watched. There was this English group called the Streets, and they were performing, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool!" And I kind of was like, kind of, I put my body up against the guardrail, and then the security dude was like, "Hey, dude, you can't stand there or whatever." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, sorry, dude." And he's like, "You can come back in here." And dude, I thought he was messing with me to like hit me or something. I was like, "For real?" He goes, "Yeah, dude, you're passed. You can come back here and watch the band if you want." And I was like,
You're like, oh
"Oh,"
shit.
I was like, "Oh, okay." So, dude, I'm watching this group behind it was in the where the DJs play. I think freaking the singer of AFI was doing a set too.
Dude, yeah, like I was gonna say, like this might have been the same time.
Yes,
This might have been the same year because I remember seeing what was he calling himself?
DJ
God,
Davey
what was
Havoc or
his
something weird like that.
DJ Havoc or something? Yeah,
Yeah,
like something weird like that, dude. Like, and did you get to go back and hang out with like Yellow Card
dude, that's what I was,
and Newfound Glory and those guys in that like
bro.
portable?
That's
This
what
was
I
the
was.
same time.
Oh yeah,
This was the
that's
same time.
yes, that's what I was just about to get
This
into.
has to be.
No, it was, and dude, I was like, what dude? It felt like freaking Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, dude. Just like I was
Yeah.
waiting for Gene Wilder to come out and like freaking walk me through everything. Come with
Punked.
me, dude. No, it was
Yeah.
great. I was like, this is so cool. And I
Yeah.
remember walking on the where that other stage was at, and it was Story of the Year, and that was like,
Yeah.
and I remember they were doing some freaking spin kicks and dude,
Yeah.
just doing, dude. I remember I was like, this is the greatest band I've ever seen. Dude, I remember
Yeah,
losing
that
it.
was the new hotness at the time too.
Yeah. And then I think Bad Religion went up, Newfound Glory, Yellow Card. Gosh, dude, I remember there's another band I just can't remember. But I was talking to the singer of Newfound Glory, dude. We're just chatting it up, and I was like, dude, you guys played at Cactus Club a long time ago with RX Bandits, and they were like, yeah, dude, that's right. Da, da, da. I was like, dude, I wish I could have gone to that. It's crazy. I've like tried to backtrack all these like different shows that they played or whatever. And I was like, dude, you guys had a great set, man. This is my first time watching you guys. I was so happy to watch you. And he's like, oh, cool. And then I had him talk to my buddy Ryan Vicente. Dude, he like idolized the singer of Newfound Glory. He's like, dude, he like idolized you, man. He thinks you're freaking great. And they talked for a minute, and he was like, dude, I can't believe that happened. But dude, I remember watching, or I remember going in that little
Little portable thing,
right.
the
And
room
dude,
thing.
Ryan, the singer of Yellow Card kept bugging me. He goes, "Hey, do you want to smoke, man?" And I was like,
Dude, it was like we were
No,
all sitting along the wall in a circle, and they just like were like passing shit around, like.
dude.
And their guitarist at the time, like I was like, yo, so you might not remember me because like you smoke a lot of weed, but like uh at the Cactus Club when you guys played there, like I smoked with you then. And he was like, oh yeah, yeah, I totally remember that. And I was like, no, you don't,
No,
dude.
you don't. Ben was
I
his name
remember.
Ben or something like that,
I think it was Ben actually, but
or
like he
Pete
like
or something
the
like that. I can't remember.
it was like the owner of the Cactus Club. He like brought him like these big ass bags, and I was like, that's the most weed I've ever seen in my life. And he was like, here you go, dude. And then like guitarist is like, here's a bunch of money, and I was like, god damn. He's like,
Damn,
who wants to smoke? And then like the dude from like Sugarcult's in the corner just like turning up a freaking bottle of vodka, like
dude,
Air In, I guess is like his name in the band or whatever. Air In. I don't know, but he was taking vodka in at the time. Holy shit.
dude.
He's taking it to Pound Town.
I
But
remember.
wild times.
I remember everyone was smoking, and dude, I just couldn't get away from this high because I was like, why am I here with everyone? Because dude, I didn't do anything. I wasn't even drinking. I didn't do anything, and dude, I was just like in this weird zone, like,
Yeah,
oh
this
my
is
gosh,
crazy.
dude, this is like, unreal. And then I was like, I wonder where else this badge can take me. So, dude, it led me to the main stage, and I watched the Strokes. And what was
Oh
it?
no
A
shit.
little bit, a little bit. What ended up happening was, I was watching it from the side of the stage, and dude, Drew Barrymore was back there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because yeah, dude, I'm telling you, dude, because she was dating the drummer at the time, or she was married to the drummer.
Wow.
Dude, that whole day was so insane, dude. Just the fact it was like one band went on, boom, they were out, and I think Story of the Year went to the trailer and I was like, dude, you guys are dope. Newfound Glory, me being able to see the streets, dude, it was just insane. That was
That's
probably the
crazy,
most,
dude.
dude. I remember you were chilling on the couch with the drummer of Yellow. I think the drummer of Yellow Card was in there with the singer too in that little
Probably, yeah.
whatever it was. I don't know what that
Yeah.
was. Like a little, what do you call it? A little
Dude, they were like,
trailer, a little trailer
yeah,
or
they were
whatever.
like those portable like classroom building things that you
Right.
see at like schools sometimes.
Right. Yeah, dude.
Just like parked them in there, like, I don't know, you guys can smoke in here, I guess, whatever.
Dude, yeah, man. It was that day was
I
pretty
remember
that was magical.
uh what was what the hell's the bassist name of Newfound Glory? Is it Ian?
Ian.
I think it
Yeah.
is Ian, yeah. I just remember Kyle Brown,
Yeah.
shout out, bro. Just like talking to Ian forever. And I don't think he was wearing a shirt either. He was just like, just Ian,
Yeah.
no shirt. Just like talking to him forever and just getting like pointers and like tips and all kinds of shit from him. And I was like, dude, you guys have been talking for like an hour and a half. Like, I don't know if Ian was like high or just been drinking or stuff. I don't know, but like they were just like chatting it up, and it was like one on one, and it was just like this moment between those two, and I was like, holy shit, he's like receiving all the knowledge. And then
God.
and I think it was like the next day, the tour kicked off, and which was awesome, and we did like that like western half of the U.S. tour, and some stuff we like skipped out on. Like we went to New Mexico, and like we were supposed to play at some like indoor warehouse skateboarding facility, and like we got
Weird.
there and we're like, oh, what's up, like we're early by like a few hours, and they were like, yeah, so you guys are gonna play right here, people are gonna be skating around, it's gonna be dope. And then there was like swastikas and shit everywhere, and we were like,
What?
cool, well we're gonna go get some food, we'll be right back. And we like skipped town and went to Texas. We were like, fuck this shit. So we
Wait.
just we just like bounced, dude. We were like,
What?
nope, sorry.
You guys didn't play it?
Oh no, man, we were
Oh,
we weren't about that shit.
hell no, dude. That'd been freaking. That's so funny. You guys just freaking booked
It was
it.
just hilarious, but like it was weird because like up front was like this piercing parlor, and then like it was attached to this like warehouse thing, and it had like all these like really cool skate ramps and shit. It looked like somebody spent a lot of time building them, and it wasn't just like some like crazy redneck throwing some shit together.
Dude.
But it was like this skate warehouse, and it was fucking really cool looking. But there was just like swastikas and shit everywhere, and we were like, dude, we got to get the fuck out of here. Like
Holy
this is like some
crap.
white supremacy shit. We got to get out of here. Um, the last show of the tour was Jerry's Pizza
Yeah.
in Bakersfield, and then Tim,
Damn.
oh crazy Tim. was like, yeah, we got one more show, and we're just like, oh god, one more show. We're tired, And that was up in Fresno, California,
Oh.
at Big Game Studios, and we were like, wow, Big Game Studios in Fresno, California. How big can the game be in Fresno? And it turned out we were opening for Armor for Sleep
What?
and Fall Out Boy, dude. We were like, what the
No
hell?
way.
So I'm like I'm still trying to find out like which one of the dudes has pictures, because I know me and Kyle, like some girl came in there. I was like, let me get your guys' picture, and it was like me on one side and Kyle on the other side of Patrick, and
Whoa.
we're just like hanging out back there. And I just remember Andy, their drummer, like they had us all in this like backstage with air quotes around it area, and they had like various snacks and sodas and things, and it was like Kroger brand stuff. And it was like Max Cola, and their drummer Andy was like talking shit. I was like, Max Cola, taking it to the max, are we? And just being an asshole about shit. And I was like, oh, this is great. This is great. Back here with Fall Out Boy, like one of my favorite bands at the time. I was like, wow, we're just gonna play for you guys. And I like met Pete in the hall, like in passing, was like, Pete, did you see our set? And he was like, yeah, you guys played really well. And I was like, holy shit, Pete fucking wins. This is awesome.
Dude, you introduced me
And
to Fall Out Boy.
oh, really?
Yeah, I think we were playing at a party. It was my last day.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and then you guys, and then I think, or no, us, and then I think you guys, or maybe we didn't even play. I don't remember, but I
It
remember.
was probably at like Charlie's house or something.
Oh my God, Charlie Bucket,
Charlie Bucket.
Charlie.
I'm gonna
Hey,
I'm gonna try to plug in my phone real quick and see if it doesn't die on me.
do it.
See if I can still hear you. I don't know.
Ooh, Pops McGee.
Is it doing things?
No, it's all
How
good,
do I speakerphone this stuff? This technology is just too much for me.
dude. It's all good.
Oh, snap. There we go. Cool.
It's good,
I think I can. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Yep. I can hear you. Charlie Bucket.
dude. You want to hear something crazy? When I before I moved to
Absolutely.
before I moved to LA, we stayed at this hotel that was in Hollywood with where the stars are, you know where the people celebrity dude, we're like across the street from like Jimmy Kimmel's theater.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
yo, dude, it was weird. Here's the weird part. Dude, we went to this sushi restaurant, and it was kind of in a touristy spot, very touristy. And dude,
Wait, that street isn't touristy.
dude, there was like Red
You got like
Lobster.
Spider-Man right outside, dude.
Dude, there was like 8 Spider-Man, dude. And hey, no joke, dude. We go to this little sushi spot. Hey, this dude goes just like J5. And I look and I was like,
No.
oh shoot, Charlie. And he goes,
Oh my god.
what the hell? Out of all the gin joints in the world. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, dude, Fall Out Boy. But I mean, I guess that's just, I was trying to be silly, but it was, I know what he was trying to say. But dude, it was just weird, man. It was so trippy to see him. And it's just like out of all the places, right? It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Freaking Charlie Bucket.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
wild.
man.
That's so weird how you like run into people like that sometimes.
Oh, dude. Super weird. But dude, freaking, and it's real. I mean, obviously his name's not Charlie Bucket, but I mean, I just have never met a Charlie. He was like the
Yeah.
first Charlie I've ever met. Yeah, dude. Freaking Charlie. Dude, you know what's funny is I still have everyone's music too.
Yeah.
I have My Last Day's music. Gosh, dude, everybody Stuck in Tomorrow, October Sky, Printed Blanks. I still have Printed Blanks music, which is really, yeah, dude, it's really weird. I don't know why I have it still, but it's like, it just makes me like, dude, I'll listen to it from time to time. It just makes me all just giddy. Like, dude, this is great. It's timeless, huh? I don't know what it is.
It takes you back, dude.
Yeah.
So Mike put up like he's got a lot of the Famunda shit on SoundCloud,
Really?
and Yeah, so he's got like the latest recordings that we did, which was like, I say latest, but it's been like, yeah, I don't know, 15 years or some shit, but like 2006 maybe is when we recorded that. But yeah, so he's got that on there, and then he's got like the early stuff where we went down and recorded with Ryan Plinko from Wasting Time.
Oh yeah, I have
And
that too. I have those
dude,
too.
it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my
Fumanda. Yeah, dude, I got those.
dude. Oh, I listened to that like the other night and I just like died laughing.
Ah,
It
man.
just goes forever, and then like Mike does his like Spanish rap about a beaver drinking beer and shit. Oh, it's so stupid.
Dude. Look, hey,
So dumb.
hey, want to hear something crazy about that too? Another LA story. I ran into Plinko.
No shit.
Dude, I ran into him again when I was in LA. My buddy Steve, him and his band were showcasing for this producer or whatever. Dude, I don't even know who dude, we were in the studio or whatever, and I go outside, and dude, this dude pulls up in his car. I didn't see who it was, and then he gets out and about to walk in. I'm like, dude, Ryan, and he goes, whoa, what up, dude? And dude, and it was a trip because I knew of him for like a long time, you know,
Yeah.
ever since you guys played with him.
Oh yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out when I ended up starting to be cool with him, where it was like, oh shoot, what's up, dude? Man, he was I don't know what he was doing. I think he was working with like a producer or something. But yeah, man, that dude was extremely talented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like after he, I had heard, I don't know how true the story is, but I had heard that like after he was doing like his like recording studio, and he like, they did the American Avenue stuff, and um, I think that's like when he moved to LA or something, and then he started doing like the sound production stuff for like Animal Planet or some shit. And I
Whoa,
was like, what the hell is he doing? Like he was doing, yeah, he just like doing the sound for like various TV shows or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I know that he, I guess, had moved to LA at some point. But
wow, I gotta look that
yeah,
guy up. That's a trip.
I know.
I didn't
I
know
was
he was
I was
doing
thinking
that.
about that the other day. I was like, man,
Yeah.
wasting time. It was dope.
Oh, dude, just that whole yeah, man. I mean, dude, there. Look, dude. I wish I could find all my like Atticus shirts and my famous stars and straps shirts, and like I think I even had the Cadillac belt buckle at
Dude,
one
yeah,
point.
I think we probably all did.
Everyone did, dude. Dude, I remember playing with that, like not playing, but like like wearing it while I was playing.
Yeah,
And dude, it would just cut up my shirts, dude. It would. I don't know
yeah.
what. Oh man, I had all these
All of my t-shirts
holes.
had like multiple holes in like the belly button
Yeah,
of my shirt, and
yeah.
my guitars got wrecked. Those big star buckles and shit.
Oh my
Dude, I got a
gosh,
pic. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to send you this picture. You're gonna laugh your ass off, but it's this picture. Like I'm wearing like these Dickie shorts or whatever the hell it is, and like my ass is hanging out. I got some like star boxes on and shit. But dude, it's like leopard print, fuzzy belt, like pink and black, like nautical star belt buckle, just like shredding the shit out of my guitar.
dude.
It just it's just beating the hell out of the back of my guitar body.
God,
Like
man,
a quarter cocked trucker hat on my head. It's just miserable. Like the sweatbands and shit. When the sweatbands were like, you got to have a sweatband on your forearm so you know you're cool.
dude. I wasn't cool, man. I never had those. You know who? You know who would wear those all the time was Caveman,
Yeah.
dude.
Okay,
Freaking
man.
Caveman, dude.
Okay.
Have you talked to him or texted him at all?
Dude, actually, recently he hit me up. Like we've kind of like talked back and forth a little bit,
That's good.
here and there,
Yeah,
and we did for like a good long while, and then kind of just like, I don't know, time has passed. We're all busy and shit, but um, yeah, recently he had hit me up on like Instagram, and we had been talking, and I finally got his number again because my phone shit the bed. But yeah, now I've got his number, and gonna try to chat it up with that guy.
yeah, man,
He I think we need to form a super band over the interwebs.
dude. That'd be freaking nuts.
The
Yeah,
other Famunda left.
dude. The other internet.
The other third place Unda. I
Dude,
don't know.
honestly, if I were to steal any band name, dude, my now hiring. That is just oh man, dude. I used to.
It's a good band name, dude.
That's such a good band name.
Probably have a high turnover rate.
Dude, they had all these ideas for like their album, like their, I don't know what it was, like I don't know, dude, I can't remember what it was, dude, but I just remember them just being so clever with it.
Yeah.
God, it was so good.
You know, a band we haven't talked about yet is Hidden Pocket. You remember those guys?
Three piece, dude, of course.
Three piece, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
I remember them playing at the what the hell? It wasn't the YMCA. It was the one right there on shit, right there in Santa Clara. The big thingy. What the hell was that place called?
Wasn't it chemical free zone?
Something. I don't Chem Free. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Well, there was that no, there was that place. I remember which place that was. But yeah, they played that a lot. And then there was the it was kind of like a youth center, but it wasn't like a YMCA, and I can't remember what the hell it was called. But it was right there on like God, why can't I remember any of the
It was not the
road
cave.
names?
I don't think they played there. I think they were gone by then.
No, it wasn't the cave, but it was the big new spot. It had the skate park right outside, like right on the
Oh,
corner of like that what the hell was that? Saratoga? I don't remember what the hell that was. Saratoga?
damn, I
No.
don't remember.
Um
Dude, I have their music too.
I don't remember. Dude, I remember they had the damn sheep. Damn
Sheep?
sheep. Yeah, they had that like inflatable sheep, and then they had put it on like their albums and or
Oh,
like
dude.
CDs and stuff.
You know what's funny is I only saw them once. Dude, and I know they used to play like, dude, they used to play the Outhouse, and dude, they played everywhere. I feel
Yeah, they
like
played
that.
a lot.
Yeah, I feel like they were a pretty popular local band.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah,
they were.
man.
They got around a lot, and that was they were kind of like one of those bands that like shit me and Mike and Sean at the time, like we were like, holy shit, these guys are like the local dudes. Like they're the people to rub elbows with and try to get on those shows.
Yeah, man. They're always grinding it out, and I was always curious on how they got shows. Too. I was always so curious about all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
I never understood it, and it's so weird because like, dude, I don't know why this has been popping up on my YouTube, but like all these like bands, or there was this band that popped up called Death, and they were like the first punk rock band in the 70s or something. They were a three piece. And dude, I watched the whole documentary and it was freaking great. It was really cool. And just to
Huh.
hear like how they like transformed their room into a studio, and the mom was like all in. She was like, "Yeah, whatever you want to do, do it, but you can't play past 9:30." It was like something random. Dude, it was
There's like
really good.
Mike's dad out there. You have homework. You can't play the show.
Oh,
Mike's all
dude.
stressed the hell out, like right before the show
Oh,
anyway. He's like, I gotta go do math.
gosh, dude. That's so yeah,
That
dude. Death popped up. Yeah, there are all these really cool bands, and it's like, but their process was like, dude, we would just like call all the local places and like want to play, and we perform for them, and then they didn't know what we were. They thought we were dude. It was three black dudes playing like punk rock.
oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and dude, they were like, oh okay, they're gonna play something like these people thought they were gonna play like I don't know
Play
what
some
they
like
thought.
reggae or
I
something
don't
or something.
know, but they threw in these crazy fast, riffs, and they're
Yeah.
like, what are we watching right now?" And dude,
Yeah.
I'll send it to
This
you,
isn't
dude.
normal.
Yeah, man, it's really good though. It was a really good,
Yeah, that'd be good.
yeah. But I don't know why, and it's just so weird because like back then it was like, dude, they would just call, and I was trying to remember how we did it. I think if anything, it was just like, hey, dude, we got a show. Oh, okay, you want to play? I think we can throw you on. Oh, okay. That's how it always
Yeah.
was with us.
That's basically how it was. Like I think well, anytime that we like called anywhere, we just tried to find a date, and it was like a shitty date. Like it was like, yeah, we got Tuesday, and we're like, fuck yeah, let's play Tuesday.
Dude,
And
right?
like it just sucked. But but yeah, like if I think it was like basically if anybody secured a date, then we just like called all of our buddies and we are just like, dude, you guys want to play? Like we got this date. Like we need to support a
Yeah.
band. Like we need more bands to help us like make this venue some money so we can keep doing this shit.
Right.
So, but yeah, it was dude, I remember like it was easily the biggest show that I ever played was probably the Gaslighter that night that I think you guys and us and I think there was one more band and then my
Dude,
former self.
yeah.
Remember we sold that shit out like two
Yes,
weeks after like
dude.
Homegrown and like All American Rejects and like those dudes played there and it was like
Yeah.
not even
The
out.
next
Oh
week,
my
yeah.
god.
That's right.
Because I remember going to that show and I was like, this is awesome. And then we went there and it was just like completely like they wouldn't let people in. It was so packed. They were like, no,
Dude.
we'll have to leave before we'll let more people in.
Oh
Like
my
that
god.
was
Dude, who played
insane.
that? Dude, I can't remember who played. Dude, that was intense, dude. I remember there are people being on the balcony.
Dude, yeah, there was like just faces. It was just a sea of faces. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude. You're right. That wasn't, dude,
I
that was
just
wow.
I just wish that like I had pictures and stuff from like if phones were as advanced as they are now,
Oh my
like where you
god.
could,
No,
just like
man.
take
I
a short clip or like a video or something, from the stage just with all those people, like it was crazy.
Yeah, dude. I'm actually kind of glad we didn't have phones at that time. I mean we
Honestly,
did.
we'd
We
all be in jail.
dude, I mean or just not even, do we just like I don't think we would be as like I don't know, social. Like I mean
Yeah,
we we
you're
we hung
probably right.
we hung out. We used to hang out outside of just playing shows,
Yeah.
right? And
And well, the only cool thing on your phone at the time was Snake. Like that was it.
or dude, or
That
if
was
you had
just kind of
AIM, if you had AIM on some, dude, you got AIM on some message on your phone? Anyone that had the freaking T-Mobile Sidekick, man, you were it. You were
oh
li-
man,
you were
flip that thing open.
oh man, you're living the dream.
Oh yeah, it looks like a what the hell's that thing? I don't even know. I'm like dating myself now.
No, dude, it's all good,
Just
dude.
like old and shitty.
Dude, so uh, one of the I was telling my uh girlfriend who I was gonna talk to today, and she was like, "Oh, dude, she knows you as the military guy. Oh, the military guy,
oh shit.
right?"
I did that
So
for a little bit. Yeah.
yeah, man. No, dude, it was cool, man. I have a really good story about that. But dude, well, wait. So were you in the army or was it the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in
So
the army.
what did you what I don't even know how to ask that question. Like, what did you do? Or because I remember you served in uh Afghanistan, right? Weren't you? Or,
Yeah. Yeah.
is that
Went
right?
over
Or
there
not
for a
served, but
year.
you were stationed out there, right?
Yeah, I deployed out there for a year once I was with my actual unit for a little while. Um, yeah, yeah, went out there for it was a little bit under 12 months, but yeah, it was a long year.
Yeah, man, I bet. Dude, what made you want to do it? Not go to just
I mean, um, honestly, like that was around the same time that like I went to Vegas, chasing work. So it was like, just when I was in Arizona, I was just working 4 weeks at one job, and they're like, we're laying off because things are slow and the economy, whatever. And
yeah.
then so I'd spend the next like 3 or 4 weeks looking for work, just trying to survive, and then I'd find a job, and then I'd work there for 4 weeks, and they're like, we're downsizing, so we gotta let people go. You're the newest, unfortunately, so it just kept happening. And then so when I went out to Vegas, like things were pretty steady, and then like the whole I was with a paint crew that I don't know if you know the Wynn Casino, um, but the Encore, which is like the mirrored
Yes.
casino hotel thing. We were part of a paint crew that went up and they had a bunch of mirrors that had these like panels on them and stuff, and they got shipped out from like Vietnam, which they were um, the segments were all like bamboo or some kind of wood or something like that. But when they
Hmm.
shipped them going into the desert, it was dry, so all the segments pulled apart, they shrank. So we had to like fill in all the corners and all this stuff with epoxy, and then shape them, and then sand them down, and then repaint them and all that shit. So that was my job out there, and it was paying pretty well at the time. But then they laid everybody off, because work dried up, I guess. And so I was just tired of getting laid off over and over and over and over and over, just chasing
Right.
work. And it was just super stressful. And I was like, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go to the Army and where they can't lay me off. And of course, when I got in there, they were like, we're downsizing. I was like, oh, imagine that. Like, I am currently. Yes. I was like, damn it. Like,
Wow.
I'm like, they can't lay me off unless they shoot me, and like I get in there and they're like, we're downsizing. I'm like, holy shit. It's just following me around. But
Wow.
luckily I wasn't getting downsized in that sort. But yeah, so I was I was with the Signal Corps. So I just basically did radio and computer and some satellite communication stuff, um, setting up antennas and all kinds of goofy shit with a bunch of different people and stuff. And I don't know, it was fine. It was I don't know, there was nothing to write home about, I guess. But yeah.
Did you keep in anything like a journal or anything up or anything like that when you were there? Like, does that make sense? I don't know. I
Like
mean,
when I went to Afghanistan, I had a little video camera, so
oh, okay,
I
cool.
I was constantly taking videos, and I like compiled it all and like made this like stupid little video that's like 58 minutes long, and it was called like damn near an hour in Afghanistan, and like put music to it and all this shit, and it's kind of goofy and like makes light of the whole thing, like
Yeah.
like I don't know, I kind of made it as like kind of a joke, for I guess show my mom and dad and be like, hey, see, like it wasn't scary at all, like you guys were stressing over nothing, but it was pretty fucking scary being
Oh,
out
I
there.
bet.
Excuse me.
No, you're good. What, like, I mean, were you guys in constant fear, or do you ever feel like, okay, we're in a safe spot where we're at?
Um, I mean, where we were at, it was pretty safe, um, for the most part. They call it a green zone. Like I wasn't out in the middle of any weird, just an outpost anywhere. I was in Kabul, where General Petraeus was, and which was it was good in the sense that like security was great, and there was like a lot of different teams and different protocols for different things.
Right.
Uh, but at the same time, everybody wanted that guy dead, so they wanted
Ouch.
to lob things into the base sometimes, and
Yeah.
so that was pretty neat. Like they would shoot mortars and rockets and things like that, and try to, I don't know, either break through the walls and stuff, or like drive cars with bombs in them up to the gates and just weird shit like that.
Whoa.
But it was kind of cool that like my job, like I wasn't just sitting there on that base the whole year. Um, we were constantly driving. Like we like drove, I don't know, like 4, 5, 6 times a week, like just out and just be gone, up checking equipment up on they called it Radar Hill or Radar Mountain, and yeah, Radar Mountain and TV Hill, which basically were repeater sites for our um, our valleys radios, so everybody could keep talking.
Oh,
Um, so that was kind of cool. Like it was nice to have like kind of a sort of important job, I guess, to keep everybody talking
yeah.
on those radios at least. But there was other backup communications and stuff like that. But I also got to go out and about and go to different sites all over Afghanistan. So I like went as far west as you can get, and almost as far south as you can get. It was like all over the place, different provinces and different bases, and some of them were they look like dried lake beds in Arizona, and others just didn't look like much else but kind of a deserty, I don't know, rundown town looking
Wow.
thing.
Yeah. Did you take anything away from being in the military that you still apply now?
Um, I don't know.
I mean, like, if like in terms of like, I know you. I always saw you in like marathons or like running events and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy doing that. It's just like I like doing like trail running and stuff. I
Right.
I haven't for quite a while because like the thing that I did take away from the Army was like a lot of my body deteriorating faster than it needs to. But so like my knees and back and like shoulder and everything else are like constantly hurting. But so I don't do it as much as I used to, and I should, but I haven't. But yeah, I used to do a lot of trail running and stuff, which I've always liked hiking, and trail running is just hiking but faster. So that shit's pretty dope.
Yeah, man. I don't know, dude. I'd probably pass out from doing
Dude,
anything like that.
it's not easy. Like there's one that's out here. It's by a lake, and it's like you think Kansas is just flat and it's like wheat fields or whatever, but it's like some of the areas are pretty heavily forested, around
Oh,
the
I
lakes and
bet.
stuff. And they just hold in that humidity. And some of those races are around like June, July when it's the most humid and the
Oh
most
my
hot.
god.
There was one that I did, and it's half marathon, and you start at like dusk, so you start running into the forest as the sun's going down with your headlamp, and then like the sun goes down, and you're like, oh shit, it's dark, and I've still got like 10 more miles to go, and you're just running through this like creepy forest by a lake with a headlamp for like 10 miles for like three hours or something like that.
Wow.
And it's pretty creepy out there, but like there's just like wolf spiders everywhere, and you
Oh,
see those.
dude.
Like it's crazy because like the I didn't know this at the time, and I found it out actually on that run. But it's not just like deer and like coyotes and like cats and dogs and things that their eyes reflect. Like spiders' eyes reflect light as well. So you can see these little like beady eyes on the trail, and you're like, what are these things? You can like mice, but they're just big ass spiders out there.
Dude.
They're just gross. At one point, I actually I thought it was like a glistening puddle, and I jumped over it, and only to realize that it wasn't a puddle of water. It was a puddle of baby wolf spiders, just a shitload of them.
Dude, I would have thrown up all over him. Straight
I
up.
kept running. I
And
think
then
I
Peter would have
ran faster.
Peter would have freaking come through and demolished me. Don't be throwing up on our spiders. I'm scared. They'll web me. Why can't I freaking throw up on them? Oh man, I'd be so freaking scared.
Dude, it was terrible. I was like, wow, okay, those are not. And I thought it was like mice, and I thought it was like little frogs or something like crossing the trail, but it was spiders' eyes, and that's when I realized that Kansas is kind of gross sometimes.
Dude, is that the I guess probably the most gnarliest spider out there? Is the wolf spider?
Actually, there's a lot of brown recluse that are out and about here. Like I'll see them in my house
What?
almost every summer. I'll see like a handful of them. It just kind of hanging out. It's they just kind of hang out. Like people, like I don't know. I guess out there it's more like black widows and stuff, but they kind of tend to be outside where it's warm and
Yeah.
I guess moist. Um, but yeah, the brown recluse they're just doing their thing, and they just kind of like they'll hang out in your garage and stuff. So they just like I don't know. They don't like seek you out, so they're not out to get you. But if you like move a box wrong when you're not looking for
Oh.
them, they have a tendency to bite. Or if they get in your bed and you like roll over on them or
Oh.
something, they might
Come
bite. I know,
on.
right? But I don't. I honestly I think I've been bitten by them before. Like I've still got like a scar thing from a spider that bit me like last fall. Um, that just like got like this gnarly knot in it. It's not like the thing that they show you on the TV where it just like all the flesh rots away and stuff like that. That's like a really extreme case where it gets infected really badly.
Dude,
But
that's like a
uh,
rattlesnake or something.
yeah, they just look so gross. But
Oh my gosh, dude, I would lose it. Dude, I'm
but
such I'm such a freaking dodo when it comes to that. Dude, when I went out to last year? No, 2019 I went to Arizona. I don't know. I think I was in Phoenix or something. And my job sent me out there cuz we had to go to this data center and do some work whatever. But dude, I go out there and or no, sorry, before I go out there, I'm like, dude, is there scorpions? I don't want
Oh
to.
no.
I do not want to see no scorpions, dude. And dude, like, and dude, I don't know, right? I'm such a freaking California kid, so it's like, is there scorpions everywhere? And my buddy I was going with, my buddy Rob, dude, he's like, oh yeah, dude, they're everywhere, dude. We'll just crawl in your shoes, and I'm like,
Oh
ugh,
shit.
come on, dude, are you being serious? And he goes, oh yeah, dude, it gets really bad. And I'm like, oh, dude, I wanted to throw up. I'm like, please stop. And then it wasn't bad. It wasn't. There was like no, I didn't even see one. I saw a quail. I normally don't see quail at all. So I was like, "There's a quail. That's so cool." But dude, when we my lead hit me up, and he goes, "Hey man, how are you?" And he texted me, and I was like, "Bro," and Caps was like, "Bro, there's freaking scorpions in the data center. What the hell did you send me out here for? I'm freaking out." And he ended up telling I don't know if this is true or not, but he ended up telling my manager. And my manager during a meeting was like, "Why are we sending our guys out to these funky data centers? There's scorpions there." One of my guys is freaking out, and I was like, "Don't mess around, dude. I was just kidding. Did you really say that?"
That's hilarious.
But dude, like, myself and one of my other coworkers is like, dude, he's my coworker Rob went like a couple of years back or 3 years ago, and dude, he was gonna go and buy a scorpion and put it through the door of my other coworker Jeff when they went out. And dude, and I was like, dude, if you were to do that to me, man, I don't know what I would do. To be quite honest,
Oh
I can't think of
man.
anything. I probably would freaking.
Friendship over.
Oh man, dude, I'd go into shock. You'd have to like give me a spoonful of sugar to mellow me out.
Oh no. Dude, yeah. So I don't know how often you have to go out there, or you might even know this, but like black lights, like they have like these little black
Yes.
light flashlight things, and
Yep.
they glow. I didn't know this until like a year ago,
Yeah.
and we went around my sister's house in Arizona, and she's like kind of, I guess she's like kind of southeast of Phoenix area, but she's like like down there, and they just started developing all um, these like housing developments like really really rapidly. So it's just like pushing everything out,
Wow.
and there's a shitload of scorpions everywhere. And
Ugh.
so they're there, like they're always around her house. They're like get up on the roof, and they'll go down vents and stuff, and they're like, oh, now it's on my bath towel, like just randomly in the house. Oh, there's one in the tub, and so they have like these black lights, and they go around the house, they look for them, and they glow. I didn't know this, and it just like freaks me out to think about that. Like there's something that you just like shine a light on, and it glows like this bluish greeny color.
Dude,
But yeah,
I would
so
freak
it's just
out.
carry one of those with you in your bag, and just
That's what he wanted to buy. Hey, and then I freaked out because I was like, "Hey, don't be shining that in my room, bro, because that's gonna freak me out. There's some stuff on the walls and the
oh
freaking."
yeah, then there's one there, and you didn't want to know it was there. Yeah,
Oh no, I meant
nope.
because I meant in the hotel in the
Oh
room.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah. There's probably more
yeah,
shit that you don't want to
I
see
didn't
in
want
there.
anything gnarly in there.
Looks like that episode of Family Guy where it's just like a goat shows up.
What?
They like turn the light off in the hotel room, and they turn on the black light, and like a goat is standing on the bed or some shit. It's just it's just nasty.
Uh, I get, dude. Oh man, I haven't watched Family Guy in a long time.
Dude, speaking of Family Guy, like that's some of the like I've never laughed that hard in my life, just like sitting in that little room that you had your computer in or something
Yeah,
at your parents'
right,
place. Like
right.
it was like some of the first times I've ever seen Family Guy, and I was like, "What is this random ass shit?"
No, come
Just be
on.
like dying over that shit.
Oh,
So funny.
dude. You know what's crazy is so I have a good story. I mean, it's gonna come back to you as soon as I start telling it. But dude, I
Oh
remember
god,
when I was
here we
working
go.
at oh yeah, I was working at Best Buy and I don't know, I went in for like a late shift or whatever. And dude, before I walked in, I got a phone call, and dude, I couldn't make out what the hell it was on my phone because dude, it was like a freaking random characters, dude. It was like three, a freaking exclamation point, the at symbol, a four, a Q. I'm like, what the hell? What is this thing?
What?
Yeah, dude, it was weird. And I was like, what is this? And then I missed the call. I was like, what the hell? And then a voicemail
came up, and I was like, oh no, here we go. It's like, we want to talk to you about your car insurance. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And I picked it up, or sorry, I listened to the voicemail, and dude, it was you.
Oh
And you
no.
and you left me a voicemail, and you're like, hey man, just giving you a call, seeing how you're doing, this and that, this and that. I'm like, what the hell? And dude, I remember going on your Facebook and like messaged you, and I was like, dude, I'm sorry, call me back. And dude, you called me when you were stationed out in Afghanistan. Do you remember that?
Oh shit. I wonder what I was calling you from, like some kind of a,
I mean, I'm
I don't
making
know, like
I'm making
Facebook.
up I'm making up all the characters. No, you called me on my phone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but
So it was
I'm
probably just like a super long stupid number or something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I was just kidding, but it was just I was messing around with all the stuff that was on there. But dude, it was like it was so weird, man. And I tell that story a lot because it
Oh
was
no
like,
shit.
yeah, oh yeah, dude. Because it's just, dude, it hit me really hard because it was like, dude, you could have called anyone, right? Or maybe you
Yeah.
did, but dude, it was just like the fact that you called me. I was like, whoa, that was crazy. I remember we talked for a while, and dude, it hit me so bad that it was like I couldn't even focus in at work. I couldn't focus in at work, and like I was helping
Got you fired,
people.
huh?
Oh yeah, it was my last day. No, dude, what was what was crazy was like I remember
That's a
talking.
different band.
Dude, I was stuck in
Bone
tomorrow. It was
buckets.
weird. Yeah, yeah, dude. Dude, I got a good story
That's
about.
when the other left.
Oh,
That is when the other left. Oh shit. We could go on forever.
oh, dude. Hey,
Ugh.
I used to have this game before I finished that story. Dude, I used to have this game where I would be at Best Buy, and dude, we'd have full blown conversations, but we can only grab movies with the title, right? And be like, dude, it was probably the last time. I don't know. I can't even think of any movies, and I know all the movies.
You're like, it's probably the last time Tremors. You're like, what? No. What?
dude.
E.T. Yep.
I was like, hey, but dude, if you come over this weekend, don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Okay, whatever you do, just don't tell. Dude, it'd be stuff like that, and we just have full
Dude, we
blown
used to do that with the
conversations.
bands and shit. That's where I thought you were
Oh,
going with this. It's
oh
like
my
you
god.
used
No,
to
yeah, perfect. Yeah,
like
it's
do that with all the bands and shit.
oh, dude.
Weren't you? Who was it that was trying to write? Oh, it wasn't you guys. I think it was the 5606. They were trying to write a song that included like all the local bands'
Oh
names
my
and like
god,
the verses. I don't know. It was the dude. I don't
that
remember
sounds
his
like
name
fun.
at the time, but he was
The
like,
singer.
yeah, he started like playing something, and he was like started popping in different bands' names and stuff. And I was like, oh, that sounds pretty dope. And it like never came to fruition, but I
Dude,
don't know. It sounded cool, but
I went on a YouTube tear with trying to look up bands, and I was like, okay, let me see if I can find you guys. And I was like, fuck, there's nothing. I was so mad. And I was like, my former self. I remember I forgot I uploaded something from my former self. But dude, they had
yeah.
5606 on there. And
Oh man.
dude, I completely forgot about their uh their their bassist. It was like this Hispanic dude or something. And dude, he moved like really crazy on stage, man. And
Was
it was a video of it. And dude, if you want, you can pull it up. But dude, I personally don't read any of like the comments. I don't like to do it, dude, because some people are just
that
too
was
weird,
terrible.
right? But dude,
Yeah.
somebody made a comment, and dude, I dude, I it brought me back. It legitimately brought me back, and I was like, oh man, dude, I completely forgot about that. And dude, I just started laughing, man. The comment was something like, it goes, "Hey, does the bassist still spit on everyone?"
Oh
Dude, and what
no.
was crazy was I was like, "What? What do you mean
You're like,
spit
I
on?"
remember that. You
Dude,
just spit on everybody.
dude, he would get the bottled water and pour it and just make it freaking
Oh no.
geyser out. Do you remember that? He would
Oh,
like
I remember some
spit it,
bands used to do that shit,
dude. He
but
would
like,
spit it out
oh
onto the
man.
crowd. And dude, and I remember like for those bands, like I would like let all the what do you call it?
All the
The
fangirls
all the
stand up front.
fangirls go in the front. And I remember I
Like, yeah,
would
you go
sit
up there. You know, no, go ahead.
dude, I would sit in the back or stand in the back or whatever and just watch this freaking chaos go down, dude. Oh my god, dude, I
That's
lost it.
funny.
I completely forgot about that. But dude, if you type in 5606, dude, you'll see it. You'll see the dude on there, and it's like a
Oh man,
compilation of all their stuff. I loved those videos, dude. Those compilations, man. God, it was so
that's
good.
funny.
Yeah, man, dude. But dude, but
Oh,
what was a trip, dude? Was like I couldn't focus in at work, and I was telling everyone. And dude, hey, I mean I shouldn't say it, but dude, I was talking. I think we talked for almost like an hour and a half, and I was on the clock, dude. And I
were you
remember
like
just
in the parking garage or something?
no, dude, I was like right outside. Well, I guess you can say that. Yeah, I was
Were
like right
you
out. I was
were you
right
at Best Buy
outside.
at the time? I
I
think.
was, yeah. And dude, and then I came back in and told my coworkers like, dude, my freaking buddy, he's stationed out in Afghanistan. This and this. Dude, I was telling the customers I was helping. I was like, they're like, yeah, I want to get this dryer. I was like, dude, speaking of dryers, hey, my buddy, he's stationed out in Afghanistan. He called me, dude. It was crazy, dude. I couldn't focus.
So awesome.
Oh man, it was nuts, man. It was just a trip that you called. Yeah, man, it
Yeah,
was
man.
crazy, dude. Hey, so what are you doing now, man? You're so busy.
I'm
What's this
I'm
beer thing
doing,
that you're
man.
doing?
So I've been brewing for quite a while. I've been with various breweries, and most recently I've like walked away from two of them,
Whoa.
knowing damn well that it's gonna like put me in a really bad spot, because I've got a mortgage and stuff, and it's not, having a job is like pretty good for paying mortgages and things. So,
Yeah, seriously.
but but yeah, like it just, I don't know. I'm pretty passionate about it, and if
That's
I'm gonna
good.
put my name behind something, I want it to be what it's advertised as, and I want it to be safe for not only the people making it, but also the people consuming it. Not that it's like going to poison anybody or anything like that, but like there's a lot of beers that are in cans nowadays that are like exploding because of re-fermentation of
Whoa.
like put sugars and fruits and all kinds of shit in these beers and then send them out to market, and then they're not pasteurized, they're not shelf stable, and they re-ferment and they build up enough pressure, and then they explode.
Whoa.
So one of these previous breweries was having that kind of issue, but they weren't really concerned with it. They didn't really listen to anything that I had to say about the like 5 or 6 different options of going about, making that a shelf stable product, or at least in some cases a more shelf stable product, and also being just like skeleton crew. We were all stressed the hell out, and just a lot of different things added up. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. So I walked on that one. Then the next brewery was kind of the same issue,
Hmm.
um, and I was just like, I gotta walk away from this as well. But which was a previous brewery that I've worked with. Um, so it's kind of come down to this point where I don't know, I'm at this like, it seems like it's like a catalyst. Like everything has come down to this point, and it's like, all right, you've got nowhere else to go but making stuff happen for yourself. So I'm kind of at a back into a planning phase of opening my own spot, and it's
Oh,
scary to
yes.
say. It's kind of terrifying, but I think it's what has to happen.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
dude.
I'm just going to be like doing this for people that are undeserving or just don't care, or they don't have the same passion and drive as I do. And I don't know. I'm just tired of making money for people that just don't care about shit but the money. Like I don't need to
Yeah.
be rich. I just want to pay my bills and have a few days off once in a while.
Yeah.
You
And then if you're passionate about it, yeah, why not?
know. Yeah.
Wow.
So I've kind of been um, this past year, I guess in December, finally put myself through a program and got a certificate from St. Louis University, and so now I've got a very expensive piece of paper that says like, "Hey, this guy knows shit," even though like most of it I
Damn.
already knew. Kind of just to make myself more marketable and hireable and all that fun
Yeah.
stuff that expensive pieces of paper do for you these days.
Dude,
And
congrats, man.
or
That's awesome.
yeah, thank you. Or get banks to take me a little bit more seriously than just be like, "Hey, I make grog in my basement. Give
Yeah.
me money. I want to do stuff with monies. Give me
Uh,
money." And they don't want to listen to your ideas at that point. So I'm just been trying to kind of set myself up, and just move forward on that. But yeah, like right now I'm just like I'm working 2 jobs at the moment, just kind of between all of those things, betwixt, I guess one would say. Um, but yeah, it's like it's really weird times. It's like I'm working like freight at Home Depot
Oh wow.
overnight, and then like also like working with a friend's sister at a dog groomer's. So I'm like washing dogs and drying them and shit during the
Oh,
day, and then like at night I'll go like process freight and like stock shelves and shit. And it's like it's super weird and it's like different for me because that's like not where I had seen myself right now. You know,
right.
being in the brewing industry for I guess since 2016. Um, but it's where I'm at right now. You know, and yeah, there's better days ahead. There's a little Easter egg for you.
Dude,
Better days ahead.
that's
But yeah,
nice.
the brewery is going to be called Better Days Brewing Company,
Oh,
and so yeah, and
there it
yeah,
is.
I've already got my little hashtag set up. Like, what's your better day? You know, like hashtag what's your better day, and like
Dude, I like
people
that.
have their people have their picture of the beer. You know, they're out at the lake or on top of a mountain or just hanging out with their dog or whatever.
You better patent that. You better,
I know
yeah,
that's what I've been looking into. There's been a lot of I don't know. They're like, yeah, just like give us money and we'll like send it through the process, and then like in 4 months we'll give you a yay or nay, and then like you just check back every 3 or 4 months to see if it's actually patented. You know, easy. I'm
wow.
like, what? This is such a long process. Like, what do you mean? Just like,
Yeah.
is it available? Can I give you money to just like send that through and be like, yep, that's your registered name? But it's kind of a
Wow.
longer process than that, I guess.
Dude.
But yeah, so tomorrow, I guess today, it's Tuesday here now. I'm in the future.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Yeah, it is late over there.
the
Holy crap.
future freaks me out.
We might have to, oh, dude. We might have to cut this in a little bit. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
but tomorrow, what's going on tomorrow or today?
Yeah, I'm going up to Lincoln, Nebraska, which is about it's it's about almost 2.5 hours away. I'm going up to look at a brew house that I cannot afford. I'm just gonna go look at it and just be like, yeah, that's a nice piece of equipment. I'm gonna have to do some other things, but I don't know. They finance and stuff, so but I don't
Oh,
know. I'm just
whoa.
going up there to kind of get some ideas of some of the equipment that they've got up there at Alpha Brew Ops, and they basically got equipment all over the country and all over the world at this point.
Wow.
Just going to go up and look at a small canning line and a small brew house and talk to their people about some stuff, and then hopefully get some ideas and be able to move forward a little bit more on this thing and be able to
Damn.
kind of make things happen, I hope. But it's all very scary. It's all very very scary. But I've
Oh,
got
dude.
a lot of good people behind me,
It sounds
and
exciting, man.
yeah, it's terrifying. Like
I,
I don't know how to do this, like I don't know how to like run a business and stuff like, but it's from seeing how not to in the past handful of breweries that I've
right.
worked for. It's like
Yeah.
I know how to not do that shit. So just be better to your people and like treat people with respect and treat people the way that they deserve to be treated,
Right.
and pay them well and don't run them into the ground and give them their time off and let them spend times with their family. It's pretty simple. It doesn't seem like it's rocket surgery.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Right.
But a lot of these companies are just like, they're we'll just run these people into the ground, and then like when they leave because they're stressed out and they're about to have an aneurysm, we'll just replace them. And some of the companies that I've worked for, they're kind of running out of people that are willing to work for them, and it's kind of like they burn every bridge that they've ever
Yeah.
crossed since
Right.
opening, and they hold open interviews and nobody shows up. Like basically, if you
Ouch.
show up to interview, you have a job, and nobody will walk in there. It's crazy to
Wow.
me.
Are you not working at a brewery right now?
No, not currently. No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I was, and then I left that last one towards the tail end of January.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so now
Damn.
it's on to more planning, and I'm just cranking out more batches in the basement to kind of build more of a portfolio and see what works, see what doesn't, and sample out some stuff to friends and people that I know, and I don't know. I guess at this point, maybe potential investors, and see where things go.
Do you guys have a lot of like outdoor? I don't know. I guess like I don't want to say outdoor seating. That sounds weird. Do you have outdoor seating out there? No, but like a place where like you can, like there's like food trucks or, where it's all kind of like not like an indoor facility. Like everything's outdoor. There's like food trucks that pop up and um. Do you guys have that out there? Like but that's always out there that you can like a
um,
designated area. Because dude, when I went out to Portland, there was a place called the 19th Hole, and it was this one guy set up shop, and dude, it was like a little bar car, like a dude. I can't even explain what it was. It was like a. Oh, he said it was what they put horses in, and then he like a trailer, right? And he closed it off, and he made like a little window in there, and then he just sells his his beer. He had all these different types of beer in there. And then I mean some that I've heard of, but then he had some that he made. And then dude, he would leave. He's there like pretty much he said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or whatever, whenever they're open, and then he would like hook it onto like this Vespa, whatever it was, and he would just take off. It was
huh,
really weird, but I was like, "Oh my god, dude, I didn't even realize that people that they can have like your own like little mini bar or whatever." I thought that was
that's
so
crazy.
cool. Yeah.
I guess it's probably dependent on the state laws, but yeah, like some places out there are a little bit more lax. Like out here, it's kind of crazy. Like they're, I don't know, they still think that like cannabis is ruining America and stuff. So while taking over the counter heroin, when it's prescribed,
Dude, seriously.
opiates for days. But yeah, it's like some of the alcohol laws are just like still just so far behind out here. It's kind of crazy. Like they're starting to catch up,
Yeah.
but it's like with when COVID hit and like everybody's like, oh yeah, we can just like you can order booze from us and we'll just like drive it to you. But like here, they're like, can we stay in business? And the state's like, I don't know, man. Like let's try to not corrupt our youth. It's like, what do you mean? Like they're not ordering margaritas out of the window. Like what? I don't know, but so like businesses out here have kind of stayed in business from doing a lot of the to go stuff. But like other states, I've seen that they can just like bag up, like here's a martini, like in a Ziploc bag with a
Yeah,
straw
dude.
taped to it, and they just like drive it to your house. It's
Yeah,
kind of
right.
crazy. So like
Yeah. It's very third
out here, it's
world.
nuts. Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, cuz dude, if you go to like uh Peru, that's how they do it. They'll pour it in a plastic bag.
Yeah,
It's a
they just
trip. That's weird.
they just
That's
do it.
funny that they do that. I didn't realize.
There's
Whoa.
a one of my favorite bars here in town before they like opened back. There was a lot of bars that were like starting to kind of open up. They're like, we're a restaurant because they let restaurants open up before the bars did, I guess. Like, well, if you serve food, you can open up like this week instead of like in 3 weeks or whatever. So like, well, we have a popcorn maker. Like we're a restaurant. And they're like,
Oh
yeah, I
boy.
guess you are. And they just like open back up. Um,
That's
but
smart.
this other bar is like, we're gonna stay closed. We're gonna make sure everything's safe and everybody's comfortable.
Yeah.
And they did like this membership thing and only allowed so many people at a time, and checking your temperature and stuff at the door, and all just doing everything they can to just be safe for themselves and their customers and stuff through all
Yeah.
this shit. And um but like they were doing like mason jar, like they put cocktails, like concentrated cocktails in mason jars, and they're just like with instructions stapled to the bag, and they just bag it up and seal it and on your way,
Oh, that's
slinging it out the
cool.
window.
Yeah.
So you get home, they're like, pour half of this into a shaker over ice, and then shake the hell out of it, and then pour it over ice again, and then you've got your one cocktail. And it's like this should make like 3 or 4 cocktails. Don't drink it all at once; you're gonna get hammered.
Dude,
But
that's like
it's crazy the way that everything is these days. It's
that's like Blue
just
Apron.
Blue Apron.
Yeah, it's like a service where You go on the website and then you pick like what you like to eat, and if it'll be like, oh, I like to eat a lot of meat or and seafood. So then they give you a menu that you can choose from, and you pick whatever you want, and then they ship it to you, and
Oh, okay.
they ship you all the ingredients, like perfect. It's like, so there's no like get a half a cup of this. No, it's like everything's like
Yeah, they're
portioned
like,
perfect.
just throw it together and then
Yeah,
it's done.
that's it. Yeah,
Throw it in the
dude.
skillet and stir it once.
Right. It's really cool, man. But it can
That
be
is pretty good.
really expensive
Oh
quick.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My
Used to
girlfriend.
do oh god, what was the one? I don't remember what it was. Hello Fresh is
Oh,
what it was, I
right.
guess.
Right.
Yeah, and they like ship you like 6 meals or whatever, and
Right.
they're like, "Here's 2 weeks." But it was, I mean, that stuff was pretty pricey too.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Hello freaking fresh. Yeah, all
Hello
those
freaking Fresh.
but all
But then you
those
have to cut stuff, weigh stuff out.
dude.
Fuck that.
Oh man. Oh my
I just want
god.
to pop it in the microwave and be done with it.
I
I got
know.
stuff to do.
Dude, seriously. I
That's where
hear
we're at
that.
these days, though.
Uh,
Like everything has to be like fast,
yeah, man. It's crazy. Like
in the moment, and it's gone.
it sucks, man. Yeah,
Pretty wild,
I wish we were all on dial up just for a little while.
dude.
I guess
Right?
we were with everyone being at home. I think everything got kind of turned down a little bit. Like I
I
think,
just want a fax to come through once in a while.
oh, dude.
You pick up the phone and it screams at you, or or you're on AIM and somebody picks up the phone and it like shits the bed, and you're like, "Damn it, I
I
gotta
can't,
log back in."
dude. I can't remember the sounds that it would make if you picked up the phone.
Just
That's
dude, it
right.
screamed at you. It was terrible. It
Yeah.
was like some jarbled internet scream.
Dude, let me ask you this, dude. I was going through some of my old stuff, and I found. Do you remember the A and B by any chance?
A and
Do
B.
you remember A and B with the TV? Do you remember that at all?
What is that?
Oh
A and
wow.
B or A and B?
A and B, dude. It was like a device, like a switch, so you can do channels 1 through 50, or no, 1 through 40. I'll just make that up. 1 through 40 on A, and then 1 through 40 on B. And B had like MTV. It had like all the music, all the good stuff was on B. Nickelodeon.
This is kind of
Dude,
sparking memories. It
Spike.
was like an early Roku or something like that,
Um,
sort of. Ish.
Kinda. I mean, it just kind of split up the channels. But dude, what this is when we were like, whoa, this is crazy. Because that A and B, it was if you wanted to watch anything on the channel, dude, you would have to go up to the TV and push that. It was a little piece of hardware. You have to push the button. But then later on,
Gotcha.
they upgraded where you can change the A and B on the remote,
Oh
and then
wow,
on the box, the cable box itself, like the little LED light on the top, it would be A and the bottom would be B. Dude, it was insane.
that's too much. That's too much.
That's enough nostalgia for now. Holy
Yeah, I
crap.
just remember I was the remote. I just remember like my dad's like, put her on 4, and I have to go up there and like crank the knob,
Oh,
and I
dude.
was like, turn it to 4 from 8 because that was like
Yes.
as many channels as you got. You got like Maury, and you got like daytime court
Dude,
TV channel. It's like just this
that's
bullshit.
it. Judge Wapner, dude. That was it. Oh my god.
Just like, oh man, you remember the typewriter? It would be like telling people's like stories, like this guy says this girl fucked him over. Like the
Oh,
whole
that's
story comes out. Like,
right.
plaintiff.
That's right.
Just machine gun fire. Holy
Oh,
shit.
dude, I wonder if those are on YouTube. I gotta find those.
I
I
hope
forgot
so.
about that. I forgot about that. That's right, the typewriter.
You got to be watching reruns of Night Court on cable TV.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Motion
Watching
sensor.
those on KOFY. Oh man.
Oh, gee.
Well, dude, it's freaking 1 o'clock over in your hood, I think.
Kansas land.
Sorry,
Yeah.
man. Sorry for keeping you up
Oh,
so
whatever,
late.
man.
You're in the
Whatever. Dude,
you're
it took me like forever to figure out how to technology.
It's all good,
So
man.
it
Dude,
just
you're
like made me feel even older. I'm like, oh my God. How
dude.
old am I now? 85?
Dude, seriously. I know when I was telling you, I was like, yeah, dude, I got stuff to do. I got to cut the grass. And you're like, wow. And I was like, yeah, dude,
I
why
was
did
like,
I?
we made it, man. We made it.
Dude, I really thought about what you said. You're like, dude, fuck, dude, you were like, I don't know. I don't think I was making fun, but it was just like, yeah, dude, cutting the grass. That's crazy. I was like, fuck, man, I
I
can't
mean,
believe.
that's one of the like. Well, that's like I get home. I'm like, hold on, I gotta poop and take my dog out. Oh,
Oh, dude,
gotta drink my Metamucil.
seriously, man, so sad.
I gotta yell at the kids on my lawn.
I know, man.
It's so funny though.
Yeah, dude. Dude, it sucks.
Dude,
This
we should have a music fest where like in I don't know like 10 years, we all like all the bands get back together and we're just old and shittier and fatter and like have less hair on our heads and we just like get
yes.
together and we just break into the Campbell Gaslighter, whatever it is nowadays, and we
Oh,
just play.
dude, you know what it is? It's a bar. It's a arcade bar.
What? It's too big for that. What?
Yeah, dude. No,
How
dude,
many arcades they got?
dude. I haven't been. I don't want to go in. I think it's gonna break my heart.
Dude,
That was
they should have done that, but also keep the stage
yeah,
if it didn't
man.
collapse.
I don't
I don't know.
know. I just miss that smell in there, dude.
Dude, it smelled musty. It smelled like deteriorating, like particle board
Oh, I
and
miss
old
it.
carpet, the old squeaky ass seats that folded down. Uh,
I miss it,
yeah,
man. I think
dude,
about that place a
I gotta
lot.
find you these pictures. Oh, I miss those shits. It was so great. That was one
Seriously.
of my favorite places to play, dude.
Yeah, mine too, man. Mine
It was a good
too.
stage.
It was,
It
dude.
was it was like really high and shit. When you got people in there, it was badass.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
also cool because like the lobby was just like this like old schooly theater, and then you
Right.
like get beyond that door, and it was just like you were like above the level of the stage, but the lights were just like beaming down on that shit, and it just looked badass from up there. Oh, that
Damn.
place was so cool.
It really was, man. I think about that place a lot, and it bums me out, especially when you tell people and they're like, "Huh?" And I'm like,
You're
"Oh
like, what was
man.
that? I never went
Oh
there.
boy. All right. Well, yeah. Keep going to Dave and Buster's then. I guess. I don't know. Yeah,
Like, did
man.
they have any arcades? I'm like, no, they do now, but like, it was better then.
Ah, man. I miss that place, dude.
hmm
Dude. Well, shoot, man. I want to see if I can get a hold of Mike or Cian or something,
Yeah,
man. I kind of maybe we can do a uh Famundo reunion or something. That'd be pretty
dude,
sweet.
that'd be freaking hilarious. Like, we just be just roasting each other.
Oh, dude, that'd be freaking sweet. Yeah, man. I count every.
Sean's funny as shit. That guy cracks me up.
Oh, dude. The last time I saw him was when he gave me a copy of your guys' music. That was the last time I saw him, dude. Oh no,
It's
no, no,
been
no.
17 years, probably.
Actually, no,
Probably more,
yeah, yeah. It's been a
probably
while,
longer than that,
man.
dude.
Yeah,
Was in one of those like colored jewel cases
dude. I
with like
can't.
4 songs on it.
Dude, no, no, no. It was the
We were like
the
burning them and like putting them in like the
the
green ones, the red ones,
the
the blue
last one you
ones.
guys put out. That last recording. Wait, was it?
Uh,
No, was it? Oh no, no,
so
no.
well, the last one that we did
No.
with Sean was with
Mike. Oh no, no, no. I'm sorry. The one that you guys did with Ryan. I remember that was the
yeah,
last
that
time I
was the
saw
one with
him.
Ryan.
Yes, that
And
was
then
the
the
last time I
one the
saw
one
him.
after that was at Castle Ultimate, I think, with we had
Yes.
Miles. Yeah,
Yes. You know who I
old
think who
Miles.
gave me that was Caveman. Caveman gave me a I was
Man.
like, dude, I remember he was like, dude, it's so good. Dude, you know what's so crazy too is like I tr- I try not to tell a lot of people about the prize fight because they end up being like, I want to go see them, and it's like, dude, they don't play live, man. What?
They
Why
don't
would
do
you play
stuff no
that,
more.
dude? I feel the same way with your guys' music, man. That
Oh
freaking
shit.
album, man. I remember my whole what I would do. This is gonna sound really weird. I don't know why I do this, but dude, whenever I get on a plane and fly somewhere, I listen to that album. That's like my
Oh yeah, man.
what do you call it? That's like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like that's that's my process. I'll listen to the album all the way through until we're up in the air. It's really weird,
You're
dude.
like, if this plane crashes, at least it won't be that bad. Shit.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I'm being dead serious. I always end up playing the album entirely.
That's
And
awesome, dude.
yeah,
I'm glad somebody's still listening to it.
oh, dude, I love it. And like I'll play it
I do too.
oh
Sometimes.
man, dude, I'll play it at work
My
and
one bitch with that whole thing, dude, is like, with the whole, like, most of that EP is like pretty good in my mind because it was so long ago. I'm like, this is pretty decent, but like, man, in the beginning of Blind, where there's that harmony, we were trying to do like that. Oh, who is it? Damn it, there's a band that like, I think they were on Drive Through, but they did this like fade in thing of like this harmony, and we were like, holy shit, that's super dope. So we were trying to do like this like fade in of like this 3-part harmony thing,
oh,
and then like,
hit it in plain view.
yes, and like
Yes.
he didn't fade it in, he just started it, and we were like, yeah, that's cool. You need to chop that and like fade it in. And he's like, cool, I got you. And then like we got the finished product and it wasn't faded in. And I was like, oh damn it, it's just so abrupt. It's like, here's
Oh,
3-part
dude.
harmony, bam. Damn it.
Either way, dude, it's a happy accident because dude, I love all the tracks, dude. And yeah, man, it just breaks my heart that I can't see it live.
Maybe someday we'll
Oh
we'll pull
man.
Miles out of LA, wherever the hell he's at in LA, like just playing in like 4 different bands, like making music videos and shit nowadays. Like I see that dude, like he's like shooting music videos and like recording shit all the time. I'm like,
Oh,
you
good
son
for
of a
him.
bitch.
Good for him.
Like living, but I mean, that dude like spent forever in the garage just like writing and playing and
Oh,
practicing. So like,
dude, he's super talented.
like
Yeah.
he's getting the payoff. So I hope that he's living it up and enjoying it, man. He
Yeah.
put in the work for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's very talented.
I don't know why it never clicked to like snag him for the band though, because like he added this like whole other dynamic of like just songs that we had already had established. We're like, yeah, the bass goes like this, and he's like, no, it goes like this because this sounds way better. It's
Wow.
completely different, and it just like is way better. And we're like, holy shit, he's right. We're like,
Yeah,
who are you,
dude.
dude? Who are
Yeah,
you?
man. Yeah, he was very talented. I'm glad he's still sticking with music too. That's
Yeah, for
good.
sure.
Freaking Miles, dude. Damn.
Miles, freaking Franco.
Well, shoot, dude. I better let you go pass out, dude. What do you want to plug besides your beer? I love that name, dude.
Oh man. I don't know. Puts me on the spot. I don't
I
know,
don't,
man.
I don't know. I don't know.com
You got some
slash better days.
you got some music that you like will edit in to this thing, like
I'm gonna try. I don't know how it's gonna happen
play the times.
with YouTube. Oh no way. I don't know.
Oh.
I gotta find that. I gotta find it. I don't know where it's at. I don't know. But man, I'm curious to know if I can play your guys' music in here.
Maybe.
Yeah, man. I don't know because YouTube is pretty strict,
I was all these guitars are all tuned all shitty.
dude.
Play some stuff.
Oh man,
Some the other left that I could still remember how to play.
dude. I don't know if I could still. Yeah, I probably could. Maybe I don't know.
Them bass
Maybe.
lines, dude.
Dude. I haven't even played in so long, dude. I haven't played in so long. Oh boy.
I need to find that little CD somewhere. It's around here somewhere. God damn, I need it on the digitals. So send me those too.
Dude, I think I have them
All the
on my
things.
computer. Yeah, man. I'll send them to you. Well, dude, this is a great chat, man. It wasn't bad, right? You good?
I'm still terrified.
No, man. You're great, man. It's good.
It's good to hear your voice, man.
Yeah, man. It's
been
good to hear.
Long time.
Seriously. I don't know if you heard on the last episode. Like one of the things I wanted to do was I want to go visit my buddy Devin, whoever, and my buddy Spencer gave me this Zoom recorder. It's really nice, and I know this is really cool just to hear our voice, but dude, just like being there with someone and talking to them is like obviously completely different. But
Oh yeah.
And dude, my goal was to have Sammy part of this whole thing. Like I wanted Sammy to be like the co-host or whatever you want to say, or I wanted him to be in this also, but then this whole uh pandemic and everything just kind of
Yeah.
got a little.
Is you still in LA right now?
No, I'm in San Jose.
Oh, nice. I wasn't sure if you're still out there.
Yeah.
So
Oh no,
that's
man.
super dope,
I'd
dude.
be scared being out in LA right now.
Oof, yeah.
It's
Freaky
crazy.
deaky.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
it's not like the Bay Area is like much better, but I mean,
Oh man,
LA's pretty.
yeah,
LA's
it's
pretty
rough down there. Yeah.
Wow, man, that would have been
Everyone's
super
catching
cool.
cooties down there. Yeah, man. I just
Everybody
want.
got the cooties.
Yeah, dude. I just want to be able to, like, one of my buddies lives out in Austin now. I want to go talk to him, and yeah, just once everything gets better. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
dude.
You got the old caveman lined up for an episode sometime.
Dude, yeah, I got to get Sammy on here too.
Dude, Sammy would be a good show.
Oh my gosh,
That'd
dude.
be dope.
Dude.
Just talking about like all the old times. That'd be sick, dude.
Yeah, man.
That'd be really, really badass.
Yeah. I miss Sammy. I haven't seen him in a while. Stupid freaking COVID, man. Sucks.
Dumb face having Sammy. Damn it.
Adam Sandler.
Precious. Precious damn God Fabila. Son of
Oh man. Dude. Well, bro, get some rest. Sorry for keeping you up super late.
Oh, no worries at all, man. It's just good to talk to you, man.
Yeah, man. It was really good to talk to you.
Good to finally be a part of this thing, and
yeah, man.
Hopefully do it again sometime soon when I have a little bit more music written and maybe a business started. I don't know.
I was just about to say you left on a really good cliffhanger because you're about to go to Lincoln, Nebraska, and start. I was about to say, oh man, I can't even sing the lyric. I was gonna sing the freaking Michael Jackson. I don't even know the lyrics. I'm gonna stop. Fudge! I ruined that. Stupid Michael Jackson. No, but yeah, dude, you left us on a good cliffhanger, man. I'm excited for you, dude. That sounds awesome.
It's either I'll be like full swing in a business later, or I'll be like you'll be talking to me from under a bridge.
Oh.
I don't know. It's one or the other, man. It's gonna be
man.
Whew, it's gonna be rough.
No, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good times.
It's gonna be a lot of work, but yeah, there's a lot of good. I've got a lot of things planned for it, and yeah, a lot of good shit for the community, not just for myself. Like I put myself last basically in the whole thing. I want everybody to be happy, and I want everybody to be having a good time.
Yeah, man.
So and that's where that better days comes in, because everything before that sucks. That's part of the struggle.
Dude, that's it. That should be the quote on there. That's good.
Yeah, that's basically like I've got a chalkboard in my kitchen. I used to have the rules of science. So the rules of science was rule number 1 was fuck around, and rule number 2 is find out.
Oh wow.
And then and then the rules of life was rule number 1 was try, and then the rule number 2 was like not to be so fucking sad all the time. So I erased that shit and then rewrote better days ahead to kind of motivate myself every time that I see it. And that's kind of like
that's smart.
my little quote for the thing. And I throw it in every chance I can get into everything, just to kind of like I'm like, I'm being cryptic. People don't know that I'm actually doing stuff and behind the scenes or whatever. But but it also like holds me accountable too. I'm like saying this shit, and it's like it's not just going to be like an empty promise or anything like that. Because if it doesn't come to fruition, then I'm going to be pissed off about it. That I've like put this much effort into it and this much time and energy and like put that much out into the universe. But I don't know, man. We'll definitely have to catch up and do a podcast from the brewery sometime. That'd be dope.
Oh man, I'm even getting goosebumps thinking about that. That sounds freaking great, dude. That's like, yeah, that sounds like fun. That sounds dangerous.
I think,
too.
And hasn't Sammy been doing stuff with breweries and stuff?
Oh yeah, dude.
Has he been brewing and all that good stuff too?
I think so. I remember.
It'd be sick to have him out, and then like we'll just like kidnap Vinny and make you guys play.
Oh my god.
Just be like, come on, guys,
Just
do
air,
the thing that you used to do.
just air
Come on,
instruments, dude. Just air instruments.
we'll just put on the CD, and you only have to play like 4 or 5 songs.
Oh, dude,
Like, that's
we'll
it.
Milli Vanilli it up, dude.
Yeah, just air guitar it, and yeah, just lip sync it.
Dude, I'm down. Enough said, man. Dude,
Oh man,
it's good talking, man.
yeah.
I'll,
Promise me that you'll make it happen again.
dude, no, we will. Yeah,
See what I'm doing?
I did. I heard. Yeah, I told pretty much everyone that it's like it's got. I want to talk to everyone again because there's a lot of
Yeah.
cliffhangers and yeah, but yours is a pretty
dude, you
big
gotta
one.
follow
So
up.
yeah, of course.
Oh, no pressure. Whatever.
No,
Ugh,
dude, you're good. You're good.
I don't have anxiety. It's
No
fine.
way.
Whatever. Oof.
It's good times, man. It's good
Yeah,
times.
dude. Absolutely. Well, thanks for even thinking of me to
No, of course,
do
man.
this stuff, man.
Thanks for being in the zone, in the
Yeah,
Cinco
dude.
Zone.
It's wild to me that we've been like so many of the same places at the same time, and like we never knew it. And like the Finch show and all those things.
I know,
and
dude. I know.
we got a lot of the same stories that kind of like intersect. There's a name for that. I can't remember what it is, but it's like the background characters to your movie of life,
Oh,
you know, and like I'll find out what the hell it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but it's but everybody's like their own movies going at the same time. So you're a background character to their movie, and they're a background character to your movie. So
oh, geez.
we've all crossed paths. It's this weird matrixy thing, and it makes your mind hurt. But
You gotta send that to me.
It's weird that like a lot of our stories are like at the same shows and same times and things, and
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, man.
Pretty dope. Pretty dope. I was
Pretty.
actually just talking about that the other day. I'm just gonna keep rambling forever.
You're good.
We're just gonna
You're
we're gonna
good,
end
dude.
this in like 3 more hours. So just hold tight there, Buttercup. We're gonna go for it.
We're going all the way.
No, we're going all the way. No, I was just talking about. I don't know what got me started on it, but it was like yesterday or something. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do this podcast with my buddy, and he used to play in bands, and when you guys played, you could always count on us being there, and whenever we played, you guys would basically always be there with us. So it was like if you knew one was playing, you knew the other was playing. And,
Yeah,
and I thought that was pretty neat back in the day. It was pretty dope. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. It's weird.
Damn it, I miss those days.
No,
it was
dude.
great.
Dude, I think about them all the time. And the thing that's a trip was like, I don't know, man. It's going back to that story. Like, I'll just talk about certain things that happen, and it's like, I don't want to say it's like an inside joke or an inside story. Like everyone's like, oh, you had to be there, or or oh,
Yeah.
inside joke, or whatever. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's just it's weird to explain to people like what we did. It's really I don't know. It sounds really kind of goofy to say, but it's like I've told my coworkers, it's like, yeah, dude, I was in a band, and yeah, we kind of did everything except get signed. We put out some music, and we even went on a tour, and yeah, we played with like really big bands, like signed, like I think, yeah, dude, it was just it was weird, and I just don't know how we did it. Like, I'm still trying to remember, like, how did we get these shows? How did that even happen? It's just it's really weird. And
it was like we're all like poor and shit, and we're like, how are we gonna tour? I don't know.
Dude, it was, yeah, man, it was just really trippy. It was really trippy to tell people like yeah, dude, I was in a band and this and this and this, and they're like, oh, crazy. And it's just like, to anyone else that's like within like the 20-year-old 25 range, it's kind of like, oh, okay. It's like, were you on Twitch, or oh no, were you on TikTok, or was it, or it's like, oh god,
Yeah,
it's just, and I'm not trying to be like an old timer or anything like that.
What streaming platform did you tour on?
Yeah, seriously, dude. But it's just, I don't know. It's really weird to talk about it, and it's, I don't know. And sometimes I'll just ramble and like, and
get off my lawn.
Yeah, dude, it's weird. It's really weird, especially the fact that like I would tell him like, dude, I met some of like the coolest people when I was playing music, or like even when I worked at Best Buy.
Yeah.
I just met the coolest people, and I don't know. And it like to be quite honest, man, like on the last episode I did, like I was really nervous to talk to like my buddy. I haven't talked to my buddy Devin in like more than like 7 years. I mean, maybe exaggerating, but like it seems like I haven't talked to him in a really long time. So I was like, oh my god, what are we gonna talk about? And dude, it just clicked. It was like even like today, it was just like, dude, the moment I like said anything to you, it was like, dude, we were just back on board. Like
Just
we haven't missed a step. I don't know. It's just really
got it
weird.
rolling. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was just good. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's just I don't want to keep getting old, man. It's really weird. It's really
It
weird,
is
man.
strange, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like, I don't know, man. It's like, like whenever you're younger, just making all that racket in your room, with
Yeah.
your guitars and shit, and like your parents are like, "Bah, keep it down, damn rock and roll," and like
I
now you have all
know.
like these beat boop musics, and they're all just like, I don't know, bass for it, and like, I don't know, nothing against the EDM or anything like that, but like, it's like that's the new thing, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old. We're all getting old, I guess, but I don't know where I'm going, but it just seems like I'm turning into my dad or something, like it's just like you get
Yeah. Bro.
every year I'm just like, brr, brr, this annoys me, or like something else. I don't know. It's just shitty. I'm just like, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm
Ah,
just gonna,
dude. I feel the same way. I feel the
I
same
don't
way,
know.
man. Yeah,
I just kind of
dude.
try to keep it to like that whole like just um how's the saying go, like the smartest, what is it, the smartest people in the room aren't the ones that are talking or something like that. It's like the
Oh,
ones that are listening, I guess, something like that. I don't know, something to that extent. And I'm paraphrasing, guy, because I can't remember shit anymore, but because I'm old. But yeah, it's something like that. And I think that's totally true, because like, I mean, if you're just like flapping your gums, like you're not learning from anybody else. You're just flapping your gums about what you know. And
yeah.
I don't know where I'm going with any of
And
that,
dude,
but
a lot of times when I'm flapping my gums, I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, I'll just go on a freaking rant at work, especially at work, always telling
yeah.
freaking random stories about. Dude, that is very old timer of me. Dude, back in the
Yeah.
day with.
Back in the day,
Oh
back in my
no.
day,
Oh
we had
no.
people that went to go see musics.
Oh
Musics
man.
didn't come to see you.
Gosh, dude, I'm that guy. Holy crap.
Uh, oh
Full
man.
circle. Oh boy. Yeah, dude.
Back in my day, Netflix was you got a movie in the mail.
and
We
an
had blockbusters.
and an AOL disc, dude. Holy crap.
Oh no.
Oh man. That's so
Uh,
funny.
I bet they don't know what ASL means.
Oh, dude. ASL pick all day. I was gonna name the podcast
Uh,
that ASL pick, ASL podcast or something like that. I can't remember what I wrote it
People would
down
be like, I
somewhere.
don't know what that means. What
Yeah,
does that even
dude.
mean?
Is that like when you whisper to the microphone? No, dude. Be quiet. It's not. That's not what it is. Oh, it's so funny, dude. Here, I want to leave you with one quick story, dude. I had a dream that Blink 182 brought out a new album, and Tom DeLonge was in it on the album, and dude, it was so poppy and so good. It was like Enema of the State good.
Nice.
Yes. And I was like, this is gonna be beautiful. Oh my god, this is great. And then they brought out Neighborhoods,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, that was the first time, dude. And there's not, I mean, I know there's like diehard Blink fans, but it's like, dude, that was the one time where I was like, how do I return this album? I was so mad, dude. And
Yeah, I like it.
still to this day, I hope that they bring out a really good poppy album, like an old school one, and just
Blink
start this,
180 Trio.
dude. And they just start a trend of just pop punk again. I miss it so bad,
Alkaline 82.
dude. Alkaline 82, seriously. Yeah, man, I miss it. I miss all those pop punk bands. Sucks.
Yeah.
Enough
Dude,
said.
going away to college. Whew, that was
God,
hard.
such a good jam.
Yep.
Such a good jam.
Anthem Part 2.
Dude, the whole live
Ugh.
album, the Mark, Tom, and Travis show.
It was pretty good.
That's
That was
such a
pretty
good
damn good.
album.
Yeah, I listened to that more than I listened to any of their other albums. So then when I finally like put on Dude Ranch, Voyeur was so slow. I was like, ugh, dude,
Yeah,
this
they
is
play fast as shit in that thing, dude.
yeah, dude, they
So
do.
fast.
Yeah, so when you hear Voyeur, dude, they're just like freaking belting them out, and I'm like, whoa, I like this version better.
Yeah, they got Travis like super coked up. He's just like
Dude,
wailing on the
no, dude,
drums.
that wasn't even Travis.
Oh shit, was that the dude from Phoenix TX?
Yep, that was who it was on the
Dude,
album. Yeah,
I went and saw them at the MGM in Vegas, and I was like 13 or whatever the hell it was, and or 14, I don't know.
yeah,
And I remember seeing Travis like walking around his drum set, like checking it out, and he had his like cast on his arm and shit. And then they had like dude from Phoenix TX play for him, and it was
yeah.
pretty damn good, dude. I remember it was like Phoenix TX, then Bad Religion, and then Blink, and I was like,
Oh
Bad Religion's
wow,
playing before Blink. What's going on here? All right, cool.
whoa, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
the
That's a
old Phoenix TX.
dude.
It was
Missed
all
that
their
band
fault.
too. Oh my god. I missed that
Yeah,
band, dude. They were great. Even Denver Harbor was good when the
yeah,
singer brought out like a side project or whatever it was. Dude, I don't know what happened with them. I thought they were great.
yeah. They just disappeared. They got that the album with the tricycle kid on there, and then
Yeah,
bounced.
done. Dude, what a bummer. They were so talented. Enough said, man.
Enough said.
Dude. Well,
Been a while since I heard
I
that.
know, man. Enough said. Oh man. Well, dude. Hey, man. We gotta have a second episode. This
Yeah,
was good.
let's do it, man. We've got enough for like 3 episodes here,
I
but
know
yeah.
this is good. Yeah, it
I hope
was.
you
It was
cut out
nice,
my like ums. I
dude.
don't know.
No, no, it was good. I think I ummed quite a bit, but no, man, it was good, man. We'll talk again. This is
Yeah,
awesome,
for sure, man. Yeah,
dude.
absolutely.
Go get some sleep, dude.
I'm gonna get a little bit.
All right, and have
Well,
a
good.
beer.
Yeah, I'm actually having one right now. I muted
Nice.
it so I could open it, so I didn't sound like I was just stone cold Steve Austin over here.
Oh, dude. That's all.
Dude, good to hear your voice,
Yeah,
and
man. Samesies.
always good to talk to you, man.
Yeah, man. It's
This has
very good to
been
talk
really
to you.
nice.
Good. I'm glad.
Hopefully, hopefully you can get Sammy on there, and then like I'll call in to the hotline
Oh, dude.
and I'll disguise my voice and
So,
I'll
hello,
request different the other left songs.
dude. You gotta you gotta talk like the devil and hello, kids, or however it was on the on the Blink-182
Hello,
album.
kids. He's like, oh, something about my dad's dick. Oh, I'm the devil. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you guys are crazy.
Oh, dude.
Those jokes would not fly these days.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
You'd be like, incest jokes? What?
Dude,
Not even once.
I'm surprised that album hasn't been canceled.
Blink 182's on the out.
Oh, dude.
They got Dr. Seuss, man. They're going after Blink.
Yeah, they're next, dude. Blink is done.
They're definitely next.
Uh-huh.
Potato Head, shit. I don't know what else is next, man.
Especially
Crazy.
the freaking family reunion song, dude. It's done.
Oh, is that the one where he shit his pants? He's always fucking shitting his pants.
No, that's
Uh,
I don't know which one that is. The Christmas
it was
one?
like the Labor Day, and his grandpa just ate 7 fucking hot dogs or some shit.
Dude, I can't remember. Oh man.
Family reunion. I don't remember what the hell that one was.
Dude, you gotta pull it up. It's pretty bad. I'll send it to you after.
There's some terrible shit.
Oh man.
Popping his sister's blister with his dick, or I don't know.
Dude, I
Just some
know.
terrible shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, and it's like 99 tracks after the album's done too, and you're like, what the heck? And it's just all their
Yeah.
banter.
Yeah.
It's good, man.
That's like where everybody was like, we need a secret track. We have to have one.
Right.
And then so everybody put one on there
Everyone wanted to see that. You're right.
with a brown note and like some like disco sounding shit with like dog barks and Mike rapping in Spanish about a beaver drinking beer.
I gotta go back and listen to that, dude. That's so funny.
What, dude? It goes on forever. I listened to that one night and was just like, I'm so disappointed in us. Like I put my guitar pickup to my mouth, and I was like, "I am God, I am," just like screaming, and then like Mike brought his Nokia phone and put it to the pickup, and it's like like all this crazy shit.
I kind of
Oh
listen to that,
God.
dude.
Oh, to be 16 again, dumb.
Oh, that's
Or
funny,
15. I don't even know how old we are.
dude.
Anyway, before I keep you up too late, sir,
Dude,
just drag this on forever.
Yeah.
Good to talk to you, man.
Very good to talk to you, man. This was nice.
We'll do it
talk again
soon.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Dude.
We'll have a swell evening, dude.
You too, man. Be good.
Yeah, you be good.
All right, man.
Tell me what to do, sir.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. All right, man.
Save that for the kids that get on your lawn.
Dude, I know. I just cut it too. I'm pissed.
Word.
All right, brother.
All
Be
right,
good, man.
Well, I'll talk to you later, dude.
All right,
yeah,
dude.
you too, man. Peace.
Later, man.